Alright, let's get some Quake going. I'm just gonna do some dailies. Oh, you know what? This morning I was playing, but that's probably no longer necessary. Try and play with the Europeans. Let's see. Bada bing bada. Oh, that's right. There's new set of challenges. Throw that over there. Throw that over there. So many Strogs. I guess it is technically the better one.
Mr. Hickory.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, doing alright, man.
Let's play a little Quake before these pugs up. What are you up to?
I am spamming messages right now, trying to get matches scheduled.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You need help with that, or are you good?
I think one thing that might help, I don't know if there's like a good scheduling site or tool.
You know what? We should probably ask Rob. I bet Cheftastic uses something.
He posted one. We'd have to dig, but he did have to probably dig through what he posted as well.
You
I
could probably
think when
just
I checked it
ask
out,
him again, you know. I'm sorry, what?
I think what turned me off about it when I first saw it was that it was in Dutch, but I think you can change the language.
I sure hope so. I feel like most things are designed with at least English and another language in mind.
But yeah, man, I need to get this to the finish line. Like, I don't want it. I think part of what the scheduling part is definitely the most painful part, and I know it's unintuitive that much flexibility, like, doesn't. I guess part of the issue was is that there wasn't like a there wasn't a set time of day that you get committed to. People are like they already know what the expectation is. It's not this or that or whatever. That way, even I imagine future Sonic leagues because of it will actually be smaller.
Really, you think they'll be smaller than this one?
I think they'll be smaller, potentially, especially initially, because I want the expectation to be if you can't make it at this set day and time, I don't want you to sign up.
Yeah.
Do not sign up. If this time and date does not work for you, do not sign up. You're wasting your time. You're wasting everybody else's time. You're gonna ruin the experience for everybody.
I think you'd get more professional people, though, or better people that way, though.
That's fine. Yeah, again, I don't care if 30 people sign up. I'm okay with that. All those people are committed. They're going to show up on that day. They're going to show up on time. Hell yeah. That to me sounds better than trying to herd 40 people that don't really care or that it's... or they have like mismatched availability where they're only available one day at a certain time and that and that doesn't work with somebody else and then it's like fuck.
No, I feel you. Well, I think we've learned a lot from this first season, for sure.
And I think we could probably... I was like, I was trying to argue if maybe we could have some flexibility. I think maybe the flexibility will come in allowing maybe substitutes, but only allowing them if both teams agree. Which is what we've done, because I think that policy is still kind of up in the air. But I'm trying to think of ways to still be a little flexible because inevitably life happens. Life happens, and it's one person for one reason. Even if they're super committed, even if they've showed up to every single game, every single thing, shit happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
You might be in a hospital. You might die. Like literally, like anything can happen. So it's like ultimately it's a video game, and we're trying to have fun. So
Be a real Debbie Downer if someone in the league died.
I mean, we might not even know if they did. They literally vanish off. Maybe like a
few people have already vanished from the league, you know?
Yeah, like Vavlo, right? We never heard from him, but he died. Who knows?
Thought I had him. I didn't know there was going to be that guy. Ooh. Well, I'm excited for this second phase. That's what I'm calling it. Just the second phase.
I think if we do everything we can to help facilitate the scheduling, that is what will make the process more enjoyable for people. Also, I made some modifications too. It's like trying to balance things out for our Euro friends. So all the matches are going to be 2 games. And so if it's a primarily European team versus a primarily North American team, one game will be NA server, the second game will be EU server, or vice versa.
Of course.
And then for finals as well, like one of the Euro teams is gonna switch off, so that way they get a favorable server as well.
So when you say 2, does that mean they'll get 3 points for winning both, or just 2 points for winning both?
No, so match points are superior to overall points. So if you win like the whole match, like let's say it's a 2-0, you that's considered higher than going like 1-1 or 1 or going
2-1.
There is no 2-1 because it's only 2 games.
Yeah.
So 2-1 is superior. 2-0 is superior to 1-1, of course. 2-0 will get you a higher amount of placement over 1-1. But
That's
then
what they
for
do
1-1,
in the at the Dota Internationals. Sorry, go on.
for 1-1, I'm also, or even for the games in general, I'm actually trying to think. I'm thinking we should even give points for winning a round. So, for example, in a game goes 2-1. That scoring one round in the game, you get some points for that versus no round score. Yeah, so the I still think I'm gonna have the same system in place. So, for example, if you go 2-0 and the other team doesn't get a single round win in both the games, then the winning team would get 8 points, and then the losing team would only get two. Versus if like that losing team was the win around in each one, that they would actually get 4 points, for example, if they were to go 2-0, or kind of mix and match like that, but a different way to devise a tiebreaker.
No, I like that. Yeah, could be
But
different.
but ultimately, only having it come into play if teams actually submit screenshots.
Hmm.
Because if teams don't submit screenshots, um,
Then it don't work.
yeah, I'm not gonna hound people for that shit.
Hmm.
If people don't submit it, I'm gonna assume it was 2-0. Everything was 2-0.
I wish there was a way we could easily compile stats for league games. You know what I mean? It'd make talking about stuff like pregame so much funner.
It would be nice, but it doesn't exist, so I'm not trying to
Lose
play
sleep
the
over
whole,
it.
oh man, it'd be nice if we had this, or it'd be nice if we had that. Like it's something that it's not too good to dwell on it because it will likely frustrate you more than it will alleviate anything.
No, that's a good point. You should always focus on what you have and work with it.
Yeah, yeah, just because there's so many things where it's like, man, QC was this or QC was that, or it's like it's endless. So it's like I'm over it. I'm like I'm trying to enjoy it for what it is. Or like you said, make it work with what we have.
I just realized I could take off on Holy Trinity. Well, it's not sure what's week 3. Does week 3? Oh, combat skill.
Now.
We'll just be doing some pubs until these sacrifice games pick up. If they don't pick up, maybe we'll switch over to Res 4. I've been enjoying that.
Fuck, I made a spreadsheet. God damn it! Why am I not using it? I should refer to it. Hold on here.
Which spreadsheet?
I made a spreadsheet with people's availabilities.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I gotta find the nobody used it, so I think even I was like, fuck it, fine, whatever. But I think even I need to start using it because otherwise it's.
I filled it, but I wonder if it's still accurate.
Lead taken.
Well, one
Wonder
thing I
if it,
can do is narrow it down so that
only the people currently involved are showing.
yes, exactly.
Yep.
Teams are tied. Lead lost. Teams
Yeah,
are
man,
tied.
this has been a lot more work than I expected. But so what I'm hoping is that once a good formula is found,
Lost.
that it's not so much work, so much babysitting, or so much trying to come up with what works. That it's more smooth sailing and more
Working itself.
yeah, more enjoyable just because you have a well-oiled machine that you're maintaining here and there versus
Taken.
trying to come up with this or that.
No, I feel you.
Tied. Lead
What do I want
taken.
about?
Teams are tied. Lead taken.
See, it's still
Party
pink.
breaker. Denied.
It looks cool.
Punch toast.
Quad. Your team has the quad. Point blank.
Hey guys, how's it going? We're just doing a few pubs till the sacrifice pickups pop. It's already like 4 or 5 of 8, so
Yeah, I think if I can get this sorted out, I think that'll make things a lot easier. And actually, if I commit to using it myself and getting these things scheduled myself, I think that'll alleviate a lot of people's headaches over this.
yeah. Scheduling is the most difficult part with this, especially with different regions.
That's probably been one of the biggest headaches is that and that's why having that committed day schedule thing is going to be like
Yeah, I think that'll be awesome. It'll be
it
easier
really,
for me for sure, and I think it'll be better for like getting people to watch and pay attention.
and of course we can do it Sunday. That way you can cast it all or things like that, and maybe even make it longer. And it's all right. Do you want it to? Well, I don't know. Like some people were like super bitchy about how long it is or complaining about it, but we can
I
have
get,
it be 8 weeks long, and have it be people that want to play that long.
yeah.
I don't know. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say like morning and afternoon are great for me on Sundays. I think it would be great if we did it like Sunday morning. Because that's what they do with the Bro League, they do it Saturday morning.
Yeah. Again, I think it's all about having that expectation. The Pro League is different, of course, right? Because they're getting paid to play, so it's like
They are.
this has to be a little bit more flexible. Because I mean, Sunday mornings, in theory, aren't necessarily that bad for me. Usually, Sunday mornings, I'm like, are usually occupied for me until like a certain time.
Are you a church man?
No, no. Usually, I get together with my family, like have breakfast with them.
Aw, that's so adorable.
Dude, it's
Good for you. I'm happy for you. Out there being social. No, I feel you. That's what I do on Thursday. I go over to my fiance's family's house.
well, I live alone, so
Ah, well, there you go.
I like and I actually get along with my family, so
Well, good for you. Haven't spoken to my family in a while.
Quad small.
I still think it looks awesome, that little glitch.
for actually, I don't even need to elaborate. That's okay. fucking shit. Damn it. Okay, so be a little bit of pain in the butt here, but I think I can.
Stopwatch. Stopper.
Okay, so I'm gonna hide that.
Thought I heard steps. Huh. Interesting.
Dude, this is garbage.
What is it? Google Sheets?
Yeah,
Hmm.
because of a column that I hid.
Maybe time to go to Microsoft.
I'm not paying for it, so. Well, I have Excel for work, but I'm not going to use my work license for.
No, I feel it.
Incoming protection.
I can figure this out. It's annoying right now, but I'll figure this out.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the
You know what I'm
protection.
saying?
Someone's probably had this issue before, and I'm sure, you know, if you Google around, there's something there.
Nah, I got this. I know exactly what the issue is. It's all gravy.
You win.
Oh
Oh
lord.
yeah, it is 5 of 8.
Why?
Well, I guess while that's going,
Maybe not. I was expecting this to be easier than it's struggling with it. It's dumb.
y'all can come join the
Why,
Quake
agree? Why?
Champions Tournament Discord. Yeah, everything turns into a big task these days.
Why? Why can't? Damn you, Google Sheets formatting. Okay, wait, I think I figured this out. Let me. Maybe. No, fuck. Hmm. Wait. Well.
Hey guys, how's it going? And again, just trying to get some sacrifice pickups going.
Let me try one other thing here. A thingamajigger.
Oh, sweet! Captured a flag. See, we get so many like deathmatch and team modes, or in team deathmatch. It's so nice to get CTF.
Enemy flag taken.
Hmm. Okay.
Your team scored.
I guess we're not going to be in this
Yes. All right. Cool.
You got it?
Yeah, I got this shit, dude.
I will. You have the
I
flag.
saved all the formatting that I did too. I just had to delete some
Quad spawn.
columns
Your flag returned.
or specific
Your team
columns.
has quad defense. Your team scored. Capture.
Okay, cool.
Enemy flag taken. Your team scored. Stopwatch. Enemy flag
Come on,
taken.
get 10. Get 10 of these fucking flags. Come on.
one. Get 10. It caps at 8, wacky. That's a game. He said get 10.
Round 1 complete. You win.
Alright, we did it. I got one flag right. That's got to count for something.
Okay. So I got entropy, lip.
Oops.
Oh yeah, to Tully. I need to add to Tully. The to team. Damn you, to Tully.
Quickest game ever.
Let's see. Okay. Alright, sweet. So I could probably hide some more columns. Make a couple smaller. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. Or hide it. I'll hide it. And I'll hide a bunch of these. Okay. So, oh, some switches were made. So looking at lip. So for Saturday, or let's say Friday. This would be Andrew Clarence. So he says the 6 p.m. usually works for him.
6 p.m. East or what?
Yeah, I think Eastern. He must be UK, but I think he might be able to squeeze a couple games in a little later.
Lost.
I don't know, actually.
Tied. Fate lost.
Oh, whoops.
Looking at the
Didn't even have chat
team.
open.
Actually, no, wait, they do have ice. They don't have Vidge. I can take him out. With Ed.
Teams are tied. Fate lost. Teams are tied. Lead taken.
I'm gonna hide some of these columns because they are.
Teams are tied. Lead taken.
RNG God, hi, how are you?
Fuck, dude, this is gonna be tricky.
Incoming protection. Excellent. Kamikaze.
AX didn't put any times.
Protection spawn.
Okay, so let me not focus on the European teams right now. I'm trying to get the games figured out between some of the well, man, Waterloo has Andrew Clarence. Yeah, he's the guy who got
Your team has the protection.
okay. So 6 p.m. Eastern would be 5 p.m. Central.
Damn.
Let's see.
Very competent. Like, he just turned it
So,
shut.
my team.
Warning.
Nice shot from Mars.
Enemy has the quad. Stopwatch.
Friday, 5 p.m. What work for him?
You seeing any common times or days?
Enemy has the protection.
I think for our team, Sunday might be the best day. If I can get my guys to play a little bit earlier on Sunday, maybe like... I can get them like 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern, that would be great. 4 p.m. Eastern would be sweet.
That'd be awesome for me.
Your team has the protection.
Okay.
Sunday evenings I play games with my fiance and her aunt and uncle. But I'm a few hours behind you, so it's a little later.
You're getting married, Hickory. I like it.
We've been engaged a while. I think we're gonna hold off, you know, get a house first and whatnot. Make sure we're
Well,
secure, then get married.
I mean, unless you're like, man, this person is like finishes my sentences and I'm like completely smitten with them and I can't imagine a moment like a day without them. I'm not marrying somebody unless I like you're like gonna have children with this person or already pregnant. Like, if she's already knocked up or something, it's like all right, fine. But other than that, other than maybe tax benefits, I don't see what the point is. Maybe a
Nah, I mean,
symbolic one.
honestly, the tax benefits are kind of crazy once you get married.
But it also really entangles your finances, so you got to make sure it's going to work. Otherwise,
Quad
it's going to get
spawn.
Oh
ugly.
yeah, absolutely.
Enemy has the quad.
Although in some places that kind of already happens with like common law.
Yeah, I think if we live together for like 7 years or something, they consider us married. Even if we haven't, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, what state do you live in?
New Mexico.
That's right, New Mexico. Yeah, we have. I live in Colorado, so I have we have common law here. Wait, are you Pacific time or are you Mountain?
No, I'm Mountain Time with you.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're in the same time zone. All right, cool.
Hey, is it still winter where you are?
It's officially spring.
Well, I mean, I know that may be what the calendar says, but is it snowing outside?
It No, it's cold-ish, but it hasn't really been snowing for it, March is actually the snowiest month for Colorado historically.
That's how it is here.
But this March has been extremely mild and dry. So we've gotten very minimal snow. It's been chilly. Like today the high was 52, but it's been really dry.
See, I could still see there's a mountain range on one side of town, so I could still see snow on the mountain range. So that, to me, at least signifies it's still winter here.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight. Blank. First blood. Stomper. Lead taken. Lead tied. Lead lost.
Oh, it is deathmatch. I was like, why is everyone red? But that would make sense if it's deathmatch. Wait, what? What did I hit?
Enemy has the quad.
Oh, where did he come from? Hey guys, how's it going? We're just trying to wait for a few sacrifice pubs to, or pickups to start. Again, you can join. You can join.
Point blank. Denied. Incoming protection.
Trying to pull off the rocket.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection. Enemy has the protection. Enemy has the protection.
Just can't catch a break. Oh,
Enemy has the
Rubik's Cube
protection.
too.
Enemy has the protection. Enemy has the protection. Revenge.
Killed him. Thought I could turn around and get the snipe back.
Five-minute warning. Stopwatch. Killing spree. Incoming quad.
So there was a couple other servers that I was that were really popping off for SAT games before this one. A couple other ones. One of them, they had like a Sack Sunday tradition.
Really?
And it was going pretty strong for a while, and it died off. I mean,
Which Discord was this?
it was Team Fortress. I don't know if you were ever in that one.
Nah. I mean, the only ones I really know of is the NA, which we kind of all migrated from, and then Rocket Arena 2 also has it.
All right, hold on. I gotta throw some sheets in the dryer. Be right back.
Revenge. Kamikaze.
I don't even know how you compete with Rubik's Cube, you know what I mean? Like, once you're playing with him, you're just playing for scraps, really. Ha!
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection. Enemy has the protection. Enemy has the protection. Stopwatch. 10 frags left. One minute warning. I will lead the way.
I haven't even said anything.
Humiliation. Stopwatch. Enemy has the quad. 5th place.
There's like no one streaming Quake right now. Guess that's what we get for a Sunday. Wednesday. Jeez, why do I think it's a weekend? Oh me, oh my! It's only 4 of 8. I was hoping for a little better turnout tonight. It's also still young though.
Your team has the quad. Teams are tied. Your team has the quad. Teams are tied.
Hey guys, how's it going? And we're just waiting for the sacrifice pickups to hopefully pop. We're halfway there.
Impressive. Teams are tied. Lead taken. Teams are tied. Lead lost. Incoming protection. Protection spawned. Your team has the protection.
Thought I had them for sure.
Showstopper. Enemy has the protection.
Thought I had him, he had me. He's insta. That guy's good, he just gets direct hits.
Teams are tied. Lead lost. 5-minute warning.
Who's he talking to?
Kill. Incoming quad. Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad. Tank. Stopwatch. Revenge. Impressive. Enemy has the quad. Tank. Body breaker. Quad damage. Excellent. Crush them. Good kill. Enemy has the quad.
I should have known I was so much. Oh no.
Your team has the quad. I will lead the way.
Thought I had him on a drop. On the drop, rather.
Incoming protection. Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection.
kind of helped them there. That's it's not what I meant to do.
Point blank. Warning. Enemy team wins.
Five of 8. We're so close. Gotta stay hydrated. Water's the best.
Vote now.
Citadel's really growing on me. I think it's a lot better than I previously thought.
Who's ready for a fight?
Already fed the fish. That's what my alarm is telling me to go do. Hey, how's it going, guys? We're still trying to wait for these sacrifice pickups to pop. I can't tell if it's just too early or what. Red Whisper. Hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for the follow. Hi, I want to offer... Oh. I'm not sure I need that, man. We're in the Quake community. You'd have to know how to, you'd have to know how to talk to Quakers and get them to come watch here. It's kind of hard to do that, actually. And also, not to be mean or anything, but I think I networked kind of well with the Quake community already. No splash damage?
Excellent. Collateral damage. Crushed them. Incoming quad. Quad spawn.
I helped him! Oh, man.
Body breaker. Precise. From the grave. Enemy has the quad. Enemy has the quad. Body breaker. Quad damage. Point blank. Roadkill. Lead tide. Revenge. Killing spree. Lead taken. Lead tide. Lead lost. Denied. Lead tide. Lead taken. Point blank. Lead tide. Stomper. Lead taken. Lead tide. Incoming protection. Roadkill. Lead taken. Protection spawned. Protection. Lead tide. Lead taken. Lead tide. Lead taken. Crushed. Lead tide. Lead lost. Lead tide. Lead lost. Time. Lead tide. Five-minute warning. Lead taken.
Missed my chance there. Would've been nice.
Incoming quad.
Okay, quad's big. Really need that to keep this first place, I'll tell you that. Ooh, we're gonna miss it for sure.
Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad. Lead tied. Lead lost. Incoming protection. Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection.
Gazoo! Hey bud, how are you doing? What were y'all playing earlier? I got home and got my chicken noodle soup and got ready for stream, and by the time I started streaming, y'all were gone. I was gonna pop in and say hi. Yo, I'm excited for Divinity on Friday. That did not look like BJJ vids. It looked like a 2D isometric video game. You know, a little Vigi game. And I guess good thing I wasn't there if y'all were showing vids. Oh, okay. He was playing Gift. Hey, yo, you figure out what you want to go in Divinity yet? I haven't. I haven't looked at it. I'm gonna look at it all tomorrow. Gonna lay it all out. I am so excited.
1 minute warning. Damage. Fourth place.
Let's see what it's at. Oh, you know what else we gotta do, Gazoo? We gotta do our Diablo. I was having so much fun. I can't wait for Act 2 of that either. You know what I mean? God, we are so close. 6 of 8. Oh, we just got so much fun games to play. Best time to be a gamer right now, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look up some guides tomorrow. We should ask that boy Kyle what he's gonna play.
Who's ready for a fight?
And send the message. See, that's slightly off. There we go, this should be a little better.
Prepare your team. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight. Lead lost. Teams are tied. Lead lost. Teams are tied. Lead taken. Teams are tied. Lead lost.
Didn't know it was being attacked from both sides. With remasters, what you mean remakes, man? It's the era of remakes now.
Teams are tied. Denied. Roadkill. Lead lost. Teams are tied. Lead taken. Teams are tied. Point blank. Lead taken. Teams are tied. Lead taken. Incoming quad. Teams are tied. Lead lost. Quad spawn. Fight package. Roadkill. Teams are tied. Stop
It's not heavy, but it'll do until I can get it. There's just so many of them. There we go.
Incoming protection. Protection spawned. Your team has the protection. I will lead the way.
Hey, what's up, man? Oh no, he got me. Thought I was gonna get him.
Stopwatch.
Mr. Hickory.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, dude?
Oh, just playing these pubs. I thought this game was gonna pop the sacrifice, but maybe it won't tonight.
Who knows? Yeah, it's still. There's still a chance, but how many people are added up right now?
The last I saw it was 6 of 8. You sound like you're in a car wash, by the way.
I'm washing dishes right now.
Ah, there you go.
Well, I'm using my headphones too. I don't know if they sound bad.
It doesn't sound bad or anything, it just sounded a little different.
It's probably the water. The faucet. Sink. How many people are, I think you're streaming, right?
Yeah,
How many people are tuned in?
just 4 right now. I don't expect it to go up until the sacrifice games pop. That's what the kiddos want. They want the games.
Came to see action.
Exactly.
How did you get involved with Church Quake?
You know what? I was just making these update posts on Reddit, and then Lily, the admin, contacted me and asked if I wanted to join them. And I was delighted to. It's been a really great venture, I'll tell you that.
Teams are tied. Lead lost. Teams are tied. Stopwatch. Lead lost. Teams are tied. Lead lost.
How long have you been moderator for the subreddit? For Quake Champions?
You know, AK brought me on. I was doing so like when I make my posts right for the church, I also bring them over to the subreddit. That way, you know, it kind of gets seen by all audiences. And they kept getting like automatically removed because of the amount of links I was putting in. So AK was like, you know what? Why don't you want to just be a mod, and that way everything will just be approved by default. And that's how that happened, but like I've actually, you know, become a real mod and whatnot, and do stuff for the... for the
8K's a
subreddit.
mod for the subreddit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So is Rob actually.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection. Teams are tied. Lead lost. Teams are tied. Lead taken. Teams are tied. Lead lost.
How did you get involved in the Quake community?
Well, I started playing. That's mostly how I think a lot of people know me. And eventually I saw Wildman organize some tournaments, but what always frustrated me about the tournaments he and everybody else organized is that everything was set up to be on one day.
Yeah.
But also what I saw was that really anyone can do it. All you gotta do is be like, alright, it's happening.
Lead lost.
But get the idea put together, and it's luckily I was already I knew a lot of people that played Sacrifice, so that was
Lead lost.
what helped out. But the league took off in ways that I didn't expect. Because a lot of other people saw it and they picked it up and started promoting it everywhere. Like without me even asking, some people were like, "Oh yeah, it sounds great," and so it really took off a lot on its own. I kind of put the idea together, I put it out there, and then a bunch of people took it the distance and
Enemy team
made it so we
wins.
got a ton of signups.
Where are we at? We've got to be close.
But before the SAC League, I wouldn't say I was like my only real involvement with the community was like playing in some tournaments here and there, playing in pubs pretty regularly.
I see, I see.
I would say, yeah, I'm definitely a lot more known now in the community because of the league. But even then, our community is fairly small, so it's not really. That wasn't really the goal either. The goal is really to have fun games, like sweaty, fun games. And one thing that I like is we've really branched out into the European community, brought some Europeans along, and now we get games a lot earlier. The Europeans that come and start getting games popping at 9 in the morning on a Sunday.
You just got to get enough so that it's always going. There's always a pug going.
I don't know if that's possible. That could be possible. I think we need to get more Europeans involved. I think I was actually thinking about
Absolutely.
that today.
And
If there was
We'd have to have Australians too, or Pacific region people.
uh that I think is going to be harder. The time difference is so huge, and also I don't know how to make a maybe like in the maybe some people that are involved with the was it how do you say Kwachi or
I think it's Kachikon.
Kachi? So with the Kachi people, they might be able to help out with that.
Yeah,
They can probably organize for that region way better than we could.
Yeah. I think they're the only organization in Australia, to be honest.
If there was anybody interested in SAC, they could probably help us out with that.
In 3, 2,
But I don't know if I want to cross mingle too much in actually playing with the Aussies, only because the ping difference gets nasty with.
Even with the Europeans.
I mean, not as bad as with the Europeans. It's a lot more manageable. With the Aussies, it's bad because their best server for us is probably West. NA
Mm-hmm.
West. And that's the worst server for all the Europeans. The best server for Europeans is East. So when you have people from all three regions in one game, it's not a good. It's bad. It's not good. So I think for the Aussies, the best thing for them would be to have their own region lock thing. I think we can figure it out with the Europeans. You know, we can play on
Yeah,
East,
in
we can
fact,
play on
the
EU
the
West.
Australian Pro League that they're doing is only for Australian and Pacific region people.
It's yeah, the thing difference is it's not very knowledgeable. It's not fair for everybody. Everybody ends up having that.
Yeah.
I
So
think
unfortunate. I always think like, man, we're so far in the future, right? Like, how have we not figured this out? How do we not have the infrastructure for this yet?
I mean, we can't even figure out making sure that people don't go hungry every day, plus
Yeah,
getting
well,
good internet
yeah.
connections.
I'm being a
You
little
know.
selfish, I know, but we're so close to being able to play with anyone across the world.
Oh, we can. It's just competitive arena FPSs aren't. It'd be like different types of games that aren't dependent on like Twitch reactions and things like that. There are plenty of games that can apply to, but
Well, I mean, Dota. There are a few games that make it work. Dota makes it work. I do. I wonder how Counter Strike does it, because don't they have different regions that play against each other in 5v5 games?
I don't follow Counter Strike that closely. But even if they do, there's no way that they're intermingling between European, Australian, and North American. I mean, even if they are, there's no way that that experience is comparable to being within it and like keeping it within the Australians or even Europeans. Like, that it's for competitive FPS shooters or anything that requires like those realistic reactions and having a good experience. It's going to require internet to go to the next level, which
Good point.
I think it's possible. It's something that is maybe going to happen in a lifetime. I think it's a very big need, you know. But yeah, internet needs to get to the next level. Not only that, the international cooperation for internet to be very reliable. Kind of like the transatlantic cables or whatever that are going underneath the ocean and things like that. Like
Yeah.
that technology or that kind of infrastructure, which probably costs billions of dollars to install and maintain, plus much better, much faster technology, less latency over thousands of miles.
Protection
I think
spawned.
it's possible,
Your team has
but
protection.
it's almost like I think of it like using Bluetooth for audio. Like using Bluetooth for audio if you're streaming like music, there's a little bit of a delay when you hit play and when the music hits the speakers. But it's okay because you're not you're not it's not
It's not
synced with
sound
anything else.
sensitive, or it doesn't have to be perfect.
Well, as long as it'll play in time. As long as it'll and then that won't. As long as there's not like a delay between your speakers, or if you're playing on a headset or something, if it's the same audio coming out, both of them in the same amount of time, it'll be all right. Maybe the quality might not be there compared to wired, but then once you involve something like a video, then there's desync. So if there's desync between the video, like what you're seeing on screen is ahead of what you're hearing on audio, it ruins the experience.
Oh no, that happens with, yeah, because I use these Bluetooth bone conducting headphones, and I also like, if I'm out driving, I'll throw like a YouTube video up on the background. Like I notice like everything's like 2 or 3 seconds behind. Audio's fine, but if I needed to pay attention to video, yeah, that's so screwy.
That's kind of the issue that we're dealing with. That where it's like that little bit of latency is enough to ruin the experience.
Ring out.
Particularly with a game that's as competitive as Quake, where it's like
Warning.
milliseconds matter. So it's gonna take. I think it's possible. I'm sure it'll be possible.
Lead
I
taken.
don't think we have the technology for it now. And once we do, it'll be so expensive that it'll take some time to roll it out.
Incoming quad.
Oh yeah, it's definitely probably like next gen stuff. Although Xfinity, Comcast, they're upgrading everything in my area, and they're going to be offering me 2 gigabits, you know, for like $100, which is pretty crazy.
Your team has the quad.
No, speed is great and all, but it's not latency. It's like how
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's like there has to be a technology that completely that if like is able to transmit that data like at the speed of light or something. Or close to it. Something that gets close to that, and then the latency will be so low it might not matter.
I want to try Sacrifice on a LAN server. I think that'd be really fun.
I agree. I think it would be fun for me. Like when I'm playing in NA games, like for me the experience is good enough for playing on the NA server that I don't. I'm not a super like. I'm not a very. But my skill's pretty. I think has reached its limits for Quake, and I'm not good enough to where it's like, man, every single little thing bothers me. Like sometimes there's some things that happen that are upsetting, but even then, it's like most of the time I think it's more of a skill issue on my part than blaming the game. At least I don't play at a high enough level to where it's like, oh, he was warping, or oh man, I was behind the wall. Where every single little thing is like.
Yeah, I don't
to me
focus on
and
that type of stuff. I
oh
just think it
no,
would
there
be.
was
I
there
think it
was
would be.
no.
Go on.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
on.
like, oh, there was no sound, right? Oh no, the sound wasn't there. Oh god, I'm gonna get angry if like, oh, my experience is ruined. It's like,
Those were a little
fuck, man.
decent
It's like
there, you know.
so people, I think all those little things add up and it really kills it for them. But for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm sure those things would be minimized in LAN, and it would be a good experience, or like having very low latency. But I wonder if how much it really does depend on something like that, to how close you are to the server. Because even people like Mars will have 8 ping. He is almost like land, and you hear, oh man, the shots aren't hitting this and that. And I
He
wonder
almost
if it would be,
complains more than anyone.
and I wonder how different it would be if everybody was in the same server, connected to that same server at the same kind of latency, if it would eliminate that. So I don't know. Maybe it's the game. Maybe no matter how good, like maybe you're sitting right next to the server, everybody's right there.
Well, they say it plays a lot different in duel, but I mean that's just 1v1. I wonder how much different it would play 4v4, you know, on the LAN.
For SOC, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's other things I know too that it depends on the person's PC. Like if their FPS isn't high enough, that it affects everybody in their experience. And, so I don't know. Maybe it's a combination of things. Combination of internet getting better for everybody, latency lowering across the board.
Make LAN great again, Brood Wars.
Technologies to
Yeah, dude, I think that would be
get those
fun.
bits across
We
to
should try it.
everybody.
We should try and do
And then
some
even innovation
1v1
in
LANs when I come back into town.
Because
Because all we need are 2 PCs and a network.
Let people enjoy the experience more. But again, it's like
I
what
mean,
we were talking
modem
about.
router
It's
network.
Kind of enjoy the game for what it is. But yeah, maybe LAN would be cool. But I think the closest we'll get probably something like Quake on.
Yeah, hopefully we get announcements for that soon. Typically it's in April or May.
That's the closest you and I are going to get to that.
Teams are tied. Lead lost. Teams are tied. Lead taken.
And then that's a whole another ordeal, right? Then you got to get your equipment over there.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, I mean, I don't know. We're only a state or two away between us. So it wouldn't be that hard for us. But yeah, it would be hard to get a whole league there, that's for sure.
Would you drive the far?
If I was taking my PC, I'd drive.
Lead taken.
I can, because it's just right outside of Dallas, I can do that in a day, easy. If I start in the morning, I'd be there in the evening.
You win.
I went back in 2017.
Oh, to
What I did
QuakeCon?
Yeah, what I did back then was I bought a gaming laptop, and then I took that on a flight And I was playing on a gaming laptop the whole time there.
That's not a bad idea.
And I bought it from Amazon, so then once I was done, I returned it. Like,
There you go.
I'm a horrible person, but it's okay. Bezos has enough money.
Vote now.
I think buying open box, I feel less bad about that. It's basically like a rental. I wonder if you might be able to rent one and feel if you want to actually be legit about it.
Um, I mean, don't they have computers to rent there that they set up?
I think they do. I think that's an option too. I would probably do something like that. I would prefer flying over driving, and if possible, I'd probably rent something and then maybe take my peripherals.
Yeah, just depends. Hey yo, Gazoo, what was the big event for StarCraft? Did StarCraft have like a big event every year, a big land every year?
Round begins in
Or does it now?
3, 2.
What's going on with StarCraft? I mean, is Blizzard still supporting it as an esport?
Teams are tied. Lead taken. Teams are tied. Lead lost.
What does that even mean? Foreign and Korean. So Korean is the normal one and foreign are the plebs? Is that how that works? Yeah. So there's the real league and then the pleb league is what you're saying. Do they do the StarCraft remaster? Is that how everyone plays? Are they playing through that? I mean, I'd maybe do that. That does sound fun.
Man, I'm pretty sure Sinelli is not European. I think he's North American.
I thought they were EU.
Well, he's on most of EU's team, but I think I saw on the availability sheet that he put that his best server is NA East.
Huh. I wonder if he's South American.
Oh, that's possible. No, if he's South American, he wouldn't have put NA East as his best server. He would have put.
Oh yeah,
South
that's a good
American.
point. Good point.
He would have put the South American server.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking he's either Canadian or somewhere on the East Coast.
Your team has the quad.
See, when it comes to RTSs, it's Command and Conquer, right? I think that's the best, and then Age of Empires. I really like the Age of Mythology is my favorite, but the Age of Empires. That's like my know-how of RTSs. But maybe I should add StarCraft to that list. Well, that's great.
What,
I'm
what
glad
are
they're.
your work hours normally, Hickory?
I actually think I did put my work hours in there, but my normal work hours are Monday, 3 to 7. Wednesday 2 to 7, and then Saturday 11 to 2.
Oh, so you're more of like a swing shift guy.
It's a tutoring center, so we can't be open normal 9 to 5 hours. And we're busy when we are open.
What do you tutor?
Children.
No, like what?
Oh, math and reading. It's math and reading. Help them up to high school, essentially.
Oh, is it like a GED type program, or?
No. Almost all of our kids are still in school. It's just to help guide them through. We kind of base everything on like root learning. Like literally, you do a little of something every day, and that helps you build your skills over time. Kind of jealous. I never did anything like that when I was a kid. These kids are getting so far ahead.
No.
Well, the ones that are willing and wanting it anyway.
Yeah, that's a whole other fault. I've had some good opportunities in life, but once I actually started doing it, I didn't put in the effort needed to see it all the way through.
Yeah. Well, there's no better time than the present, and it's actually pretty easy to get continued education these days. I'm a big education advocate.
No, I've recently had opportunities for it, and I'm still kind of like, oh. Yeah, no, there's plenty of resources. I'm definitely like blessed to still have those opportunities, and even at no cost to myself. And still, sometimes I don't see it all.
Oh, your work pay for continued education?
Work will pay for that. They'll train me on certain things, certain programs and software, and I think that I'll actually would be potentially using. Like maybe like InDesign for Adobe or other things like that. Actually, they would probably get me the whole Adobe suite. And I know they would pay for an InDesign class for me. No, but even for getting a C+ certification. For,
32-player single elimination tournament.
I tried that out, man.
Crazy. In order to qualify, you have to play a tournament in order to even play.
But it would have been a good thing to
you
do.
have to win a 64-player
not that,
tournament to get a pro gamer license.
Because CompTIA would be good
then
for
they
as a luxury
had
thing, and then
Pro League, which
progress
was
and do
pro
other things.
gaming
It'd
teams
be
playing
mostly
a
like
best
IT
of
focused.
7 against each other. When a player wins, the loser is knocked out, but the winner
But
stays.
I didn't have to pay anything for it. I actually was still enrolled in it, but it's all e-learning. I still am like struggling to like get through modules and things like that.
Yeah, it's all that self-paced stuff.
Yeah, I mean they have an instructor. And they're very good. And I can schedule out time.
I think that stuff's great, but you really got to be self-motivated.
I mean, you could arguably you could say the same thing for in person, because it's all about that mindset shift. Because there's plenty of people that will show up to a classroom and not do anything, that will blow it off. Like they'll force themselves there. It's like forcing yourself to the gym and not lifting anything or not moving around. Like you still gotta actually get there and do the thing. That's my biggest thing. So no, it sounds good. Like I was more referring to how you said it's like for the tutoring. It's like yeah, the kids that take advantage of it, they're getting ahead. They're doing it, but even you said it's like there's probably some kids there that just simply don't take it as far as they could or should, and
Enemy team wins.
it's unfortunate. But I sympathize. Is the tutoring free, or is it who sponsors it, or is it?
Nah, it's not free. It's Kumon. They're actually really popular around the world. more globally than here in North America, but they're originally a Japanese style tutoring center. Then they've, franchised around the world. Now they just, whatever region they're in, they teach that language and math, and that's about it. But no, as far as pricing goes, from what I have seen, they're kind of like the most expensive one, unless you were to get like a actual private tutor for your child.
So no one's there on like a scholarship or government sponsored
Nah,
basis. It's all
nah,
private.
it's a for-profit business. I mean, I think the system does work.
So are most of the kids that go there already are they public school students or are they also private school students?
Well, I technically work in the next town over, which is considered a little more ritzy, so I would say we actually have a lot of private school clientele, but it's probably about 50-50. We even have homeschool kids, like they literally try and use us as like you know, as their education. I personally wouldn't rely on it, but, to each their own, I guess.
Man, homeschooling would be
Ready.
that'd take a lot of dedication. You need a lot of time too to dedicate to your child.
Oh, yeah,
I,
absolutely. But usually they don't. I mean, I, I shouldn't act like I know, but usually children that are homeschooled don't get, proper education.
right. No, I could see that.
Prepare your
I could
team.
see that. Absolutely. It would take really I think it would take a really affluent family to pull that off successfully.
2, 1. Capture the flag.
Like you need one parent who's going to dedicate an enormous amount of time, who was already very well educated and will dedicate an enormous amount after providing that for their child a comprehensive education.
Your flag has been taken. Enemy flag taken. Your flag returned. Your flag has been
In
taken.
hell.
Time.
Yeah, that shit's complicated with all these different regions. Drake can't make 4 p.m. on Sunday work. What did he say was his availability? 11 a.m.? Fuck.
He's Russian, so he may have some odd hours compared to most others.
The strange thing is sometimes I see him playing with us like in pubs, like at 8 or 9 p.m.
Your flag
I,
returned.
yeah, I don't know what his situation is.
Your team scored. You have the flag. Protection spawned.
Yeah, I see him. I see him
Enemy
playing
has
with
the
us at really
protection.
weird times. So it's like,
Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad.
like some people will say, "Oh, I'm only available for," and I do this too. I think it's sometimes it's a commitment issue, where it's like, or even there's other things that I mean, life happens, right? Where like we talked about
Enemy has
earlier, where
the protection.
there's all these things that come
Flag
up,
has been taken.
but I think some people have a lot more availability. than they do.
Enemy flag
Wouldn't
returned.
disagree.
Enemy team scored.
Maybe they're giving you the times that they know for sure they could give.
Enemy flag taken.
I understand people are busy, they want leisure time and whatnot, but they also signed up for a league.
Your flag has been taken.
You need to add up, Hickory.
Oh, what?
You're expired.
Enemy flag.
Whoopsie daisy.
No, it's not your fault.
Your flag returned. protection.
Oops, I don't have chat open. Yeah, that sounds really awesome.
Your team scored.
It sucks because, like, I mean, obviously, you know, but I didn't even get into esports until, like, 2013, so I kind of missed a lot of the early stuff.
Enemy has the quad.
But I'm here now, damn it. Doesn't that count for
You
something?
have the flag. Your team has the quad. Capture.
That was easy.
Your team scored. Type. Enemy has the protection. Flag has been taken. Your flag returned. No kill. Defense. Party breaker. Your team has the protection. Your flag returned. Your flag has been taken. Denied. Kamikaze.
Just a real massacre there.
Your flag has been taken. Tank. Enemy flag taken.
He's so low. A Gazoo, do you have the remasters or StarCraft 1 remaster?
Incoming protection.
So what is the pro scene still in StarCraft 1 remaster, or so do people not do StarCraft 2?
Enemy flag returned.
And what's the dealio? I mean, have they announced StarCraft 3 yet? Is that like officially in the works, or a new Warcraft RTS? Or is there, you know, esports right now, just Overwatch?
Your team has the protection. Incoming quad. Your flag has been taken. You have the
I wonder if we
flag.
can make an early game work. J-Back's always tied up in the mornings though.
Revenge. Excellent.
Got some.
Flag returned.
Drake said he would be available
Defense.
typically.
Capture. Your flag returned. Your team scored. Killing spree. Defense. Enemy flag taken. Tank. Enemy flag returned. One minute warning. You have the flag. Your flag has been taken.
Oh, what?
Enemy flag returned.
Ugh, that was so silly of me. I had the flag.
Enemy
Why
flag
did I do
taken.
that? Oops.
Incoming quad.
Alright, let's see if we can grab Mega. Ooh, can we get... There's no way. There's no way.
Tank.
Basically,
Quad spawn.
anything before
Quad
something.
damage.
Huge delay on quad, but okay.
Line up.
One. Round one complete.
What are you saying?
Messaging a couple different people trying to get this shit scheduled. Yeah, man, it's tricky. It is fucking tricky.
There's got to be a better way of doing this. There's got to be some sort of thing we can use.
Round
No,
two.
even if there was a tool that we can use, it won't change people's availability.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it's not an issue of the tool; it's the issue of like some people like are like, oh, I can't do this time, or I won't do this time, or
Your flag has been taken.
I'm in fucking Russia, so it's like I gotta play at a very specific time. It's like, damn, it's like everybody else is in North America, but one person.
Enemy flag returned. Enemy team scored. Tank. Denied. Enemy flag taken. Your flag has been taken. Short kill.
Oops.
Your flag returned. Incoming protection. Incoming quad. Your team scored.
Hey, real quick, bro, I need that.
Your flag
Stop
has
shooting
been
me.
taken.
Yeah, there we go.
You have the flag.
This is what I
Quad
need.
spawned. Protection spawned. Enemy has spawned. Enemy flag returned. Point blank.
Wow.
Enemy flag taken. Enemy has the protection. Enemy flag returned. Combo kill. Enemy team scored.
Well, you got 7, Mr. Hickory.
Your flag returned. Enemy flag returned.
Doomka, Old Hickory, hey there, do you just casually follow anyone who streams Quake Champion
Enemy
sometimes?
flag taken.
Yeah, kinda. I do stuff for the community, so I like to be, you know, informed
Enemy flag returned.
with the people. That Quake. Is that,
The flag.
is that odd?
Your flag has been taken. Your flag returned. Your flag has been taken. Damage delivered. Incoming protection. I will lead the way. Have the flag. Incoming quad. Stopwatch. Enemy has the protection. Protection spawned. Enemy flag returned. Quad spawned. Your team has the quad. Enemy flag taken.
What do you mean it devalues the follow?
Your flag returned.
Oh, man.
Your flag has been taken.
Rip. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I think,
What do you mean we're 7 of 8? Well, I don't mean
Oh, 6 of
anything
8,
by
yeah.
it. I just like to follow the people that are in the Quake scene. I mean, I do watch the people that I follow. That's what you're getting at. I cycle through the people that play Quake. Yep, there they are. Thought I was hearing something. God, he's so low. Um,
Denied.
he was at the other base, wasn't he? I guess I should go quad.
Incoming protection. Quad damage. Quad spawned. Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection. Enemy flag returned. You have a flag. Your flag returned. Your flag has been taken.
The dream is slowly dying.
Did someone else remove?
Well, Mars turned out. I mean, he's still playing Quake though.
Oh my. I still have faith. I mean, if not, I can just go play Resident Evil.
Incoming protection.
I should probably sleep. Well,
Yeah, sleep is important.
Incoming
my day starts at 7:30.
protection spawned.
Well, damn, yeah. You gotta be getting your beauty sleep then soon.
I need like 10,000 hours of beauty sleep.
I was, well, I don't know about 10,000. 10,000 in what, a year?
That's the only thing that'll fix this beauty situation.
I see. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I will be right back.
Who goes there?
What up?
What up?
Oh, hey there, AK.
What are you guys up?
Well, we're trying to get this game going, but it may not be happening.
Could ask my friends list.
We're shooting the poo poo.
Wild Man's in game.
Set that dumb nerd down. Send him an invite. Harass him.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Sneakers online.
Usually I get my second wind about this time at night, but man, I'm dragging tonight.
Oh shit. Yeah, man. You gotta hang in there. Or maybe not. Maybe tonight's not the night. Happens. I didn't know you were a mod for the Quake Champion subreddit. Hickory's told me the story how you put him on.
Yeah, I well, I just noticed like when I became the mod in there, the only reason I wanted to do it was because every time someone would submit something about a tournament or whatever, it would just go right to the spam filter, and there's no active mods in there. So I was like, just mod somebody active so they can at least sticky event posts and tournaments and stuff like that. So I just try to do those every week. Usually Hickory will post them, but I'll kind of pick out what's stickyable. I don't know. I feel like since me, Hickory, and Rob
Oh, sweet. We got 6 of 8. We're
became
close.
mods over there, it's definitely brought eyeballs to more competitions.
What y'all talking about?
The
surprised you-
subreddit,
Go ahead.
I was just saying how since me, you, and Rob started modding over there, we got definitely some eyeballs.
I was gonna say I'm surprised Hickory doesn't have you on the Church of Quake staff.
I was on there before he was. I just don't
Yeah.
write on there anymore. Yeah.
AK was a forerunner before me for sure.
Yeah, I think Lily deleted my account though. I'm not sure.
You're no longer on the staff. I mean, we'd be more than happy to have you back.
That's rude.
Well, I mean, they have to pay. Okay, so she does actually pay for the account. So if he wasn't doing anything, then maybe she removed it. You know?
Are you talking about the
What
WordPress account?
Yeah, it costs money.
Well, I mean, the WordPress account's one thing. I mean,
What costs money?
For each user, it costs money.
Who told you that?
Oh, I think it does.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't?
No.
Oh.
It's fine though. I can I used to run WordPress sites too. The reason you remove people is just in case they get hacked or something, then someone doesn't have access to.
so you were deemed too risky, Mr.
Well,
AK?
I mean, they've cleaned house a few times, like, you know,
Yeah.
ask people like, "Hey, are you actively still wanting to participate?" And some people have said like, "Yeah, no, I'm not," and they've been removed. It's not like a personal thing or anything. It's just like to
Yeah.
make sure we still have, you know, the people that are on staff to write and whatnot. Again, though, if you wanted to write or do stuff, I mean, I think they'd be more than happy to have you back.
Yeah.
A connoisseur. Well, guys, I'll tell you what, if y'all are connoisseurs, you in the wrong place. I'll tell you that right now. Well, I guess we'll queue. It's what is it? Oh wow, it's 7 of 8. Man, I
Jesus, this
hate when it's
fucking.
like that. 7 of 8. It's like it could pop or it could go back down.
Oh fuck, man. Man, what if we can make it early? It sucks, man. Most of my team doesn't want to play early, or specifically J-Black. J-Black is like, fuck, I will not play early, and he works weekends or whatever. That's fucking shitty.
Do you not have? Are you only 4 players on your team?
We have five, but not having J-Black hurts.
I know, I know. But that is kind of the point for 5 players. You know what I mean?
And actually, that's something where I don't, for future tournaments, I don't plan on doing that again. It's
You,
four,
you,
four, a team of four, period. Only because that way people don't get benched. There's some teams that have never played their fifth or sixth.
Yeah.
really?
Well,
I thought
yeah,
everyone had
we
at least
didn't.
played once.
Like even AK, like, but in his case, it was different because they couldn't get a hold of the fucking guy. But he never got to play because he wasn't available or didn't show up. Or, but again, sometimes you don't even want to play your fifth. You're like, oh, I want my best chances of winning. I don't even want to play my fifth. I got a better fourth.
So I'm
Yeah, but
guessing. So I'm guessing what you're saying is we'll have scheduled times. It's 4 teams, and if someone doesn't show up, it would go down to a 3v3,
I
or
would
would it have
say,
to be rescheduled?
I would say maybe two things, two options. One is a sub if both teams agree. 3v3 if both teams agree. Or otherwise, it might be a straight up forfeit.
That's a good
It
point.
would it would be a reschedule if both teams are okay with it. How about that? Otherwise, the other team, if they wanted to force a forfeit, it's within their.
pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
Not
I
not
mean,
you.
I'm saying but I think that's fair in a sense because like, let's say your team or
I
they have
follow.
like
I
a
mean,
what's his name?
you
Um,
know, the only thing I'll say to that,
um,
Doomka, is like the
I can't
majority of
remember his fucking name. He's
Quakers
on your team, though.
are not in
Clive.
A. They're
Not
not from my
Clive,
region. So, I mean,
Zombie.
yeah, I do follow
not
a lot of
Zombie.
people that
He's the
Dave.
are
guy who plays rugby.
not native English
Dave.
speakers.
Dave.
You know,
Dave
I mean,
is
I
like
watched
he
the I
runs a
watched
tight
the
ship, right?
Aster
He's like,
Cups. I
man,
watched the
I
Aster
got out
esports
of doing
stuff.
this or this to make it to
Um,
the game. You got somebody like
and
you got
almost
people
all their
like that
stuff's
who
in
are like they
Spanish.
will
I
set
can't even
aside
really
time to make it to
understand
the
the
game.
casting,
You got the other team
but
that's
I
like
still watch it
doesn't have somebody
because I
making.
like Quake.
Granted, it sucks, right? Because you hate to force a forfeit like that. But on the other hand, if you had all your four people there making and they're on time, shit like that, so it's like I don't know. I see both sides.
Yeah, I had to bark at Dave one night too.
Yeah, I think it's perfectly
He
fine to be
cracks me up, but
following people from
I get it, right? It's like, hey, I get it. Like,
outside your
there is
region or
something to be
outside your
said about being
language.
punctual and setting time aside to
I
be
mean,
there
I
because
see
he's
what you're
there.
saying. I
Well, he
can't.
said he one
I
night he's
cannot
like, "Do you
participate in
think
the
we'll
same
have
way a native
our
language
fourth
speaker
tonight?"
would.
And I was still trying to
Or
wrangle Zombie at the
like
time, and I was like,
I only speak English,
"I'm
so you
trying,
could
dude." And
only
he's like,
participate
"Well,
here if you spoke
if we
English.
don't have an
I
answer
don't
by
care if you speak
5,
a
can
different
we
language, but I mean, obviously,
like
it's just
uh
like I can only
he
do
said
English.
something like he was going to do something else, and I was like, just hold on for a second." And then he's like 30 minutes before the match, he's like, "I smoked a bowl and went to my friends." And I was like, "God damn it, I can't wrangle all of you." And he came home. It's like, "I'm only 10 minutes away." It's like, "Okay, come home."
I mean,
Yep.
I
Must have been a
fucking,
good bowl.
I mean, I
So go
get
on,
it though. It's
Cash.
like, huh?
Go on. I kept interrupting you.
Oh no, no, I get it. I get it. I see both sides of that, so I'm like, but yeah, even with a set day and time and people and explicitly saying you got to be there at this time or don't even bother signing up, right? People are still gonna flake, and shit happens, right? Shit happens, man. It's fucking
Not that
life.
much shit happens. I mean,
Shit happens.
in reality, people just flake.
I think shit does happen, but I do think if you have a specific day and time that we do it, like Sunday sacrifice or whatever, I think people will take it more seriously too.
Yep.
Oh, hey, what's up, Mars? I didn't even know you were here.
Oh. I think you ought to do sacrifice every Sunday. I think that's if you give people a lot of leeway, and it's just human nature, whether it's sacrifice, SAG, SAC league or work or life, you give people a lot of option, they're going to exercise all those options.
Because
So,
No.
they're Americans, damn it.
What I'm saying is, even if you have a set day and time, there are going to be people that don't show up. Doesn't
well,
matter.
true, but you have to
Doesn't
build, you
matter.
have to bake that in, and if even if you bake it in and it doesn't come true and someone doesn't show up, then you know what? That's just life.
No,
Sorry. Pick your team
it
better.
it is. So that's why it's like we were talking with A-Game, be like, okay, well, you got a couple of options there. It's like, okay, well, maybe you have a 3v3, or maybe you try to find a sub. But I'm thinking the other team, if they have all four people available, man, they might be able to force the forfeit if they want.
Okay, guys, I'm asking a big
Like when I used to
favor.
play League 9-ball tournaments,
I need one of y'all to
you
come
had
in this
teams that
Discord
had
and
to
add up, or
forfeit
else it
just,
won't happen.
people couldn't get off work or,
It's a big ask, but
family issues, kid couldn't get a babysitter, whatever. So, I mean, it just
think your
happens,
sussy's working. What?
But the other thing was our league matches were, about 6 months. So there were plenty of matches to be had to where a forfeit here and there didn't really hurt you too much. Unless your team just was awful.
Was that bring your own team?
Say again. Sorry,
Was
let me turn this
as,
off real quick.
as far as teams, so that's the other issue is we've been doing this with the draft, but I don't know if there's another way to balance out teams besides the drafts.
Um, I still think the draft is probably the fairest way to get a team together because otherwise you're gonna have Wildman, Dayu, Thunder, and whoever on a team, and that's just not fun for the rest of the league. They use semi-pro almost. A year from now he'll be a pro.
I don't think away
So
winning's fun. I have fun no matter what in Quake, but I do understand. I mean, people want
I
good
think
teams for the
Dayu will be a
league.
pro.
I don't
the next
disagree.
year too, yeah, if not sooner. If he gets
Like in duel?
serious, yeah,
Are
I
you guys
think he
talking about
has.
Dave?
Yeah, I think he has the potential to be a pro.
I think he should try out for the
Yeah.
qualifiers, just to see, you know.
I don't think he likes duel.
Yeah, I think he'd
Not
have.
enough
I
to
think he'd
be
have trouble
competitive.
getting diamond.
Well, I mean, just yeah.
No,
But
that
the
is
point I'm
true. I
trying to
think
make
Mars is
is,
only
if you
focused
pick
on winning.
teams, and you can have these super teams, and
And
that's
again,
just
there's nothing wrong
the,
with
the
it. I
skill
just,
gap
I
between
like
a
Quake no matter
worst and a
what.
best player is it's really large. What we ought to do at the end of the season is take our time, figure out a ranking
Powa?
system,
How
and
do I
rank
say
all the
your name
players who
there,
play.
dude? Is it Powa? Thanks for the follow.
I'm okay with like an in-house
I do
elo
appreciate
rating.
the follow, by the way.
Yeah, exactly, an in-house elo rating. So we agree on how we want to rate, and then we use the algorithm.
Or is it Powa?
We look at the charts
Is it Powa or
or the
Powa?
matches, screenshots, whatever, and then we make the best, just straight, discrete number, ranking with in that way. It's just not subjective at all. It's just quantifiable. You play this many
No,
matches, you
it's
had
always
this many
subjective.
kills.
There's no
If,
way it's not subjective to some extent.
if it's math, it's not subjective.
No, but there's no pure mathematical way to calculate people's statistics. Like, you know that like games of bots sometimes get added to your stats.
Right, but if you take what you're doing is not you're taking the SAC matches played. That's the only body of evidence you have.
How are you gonna tally that up? Who's gonna go through the effort of tallying
That's
that
what
up for everybody?
that's what I'm saying. The only true way is we take our time and we agree on an algorithm, and then we take our time and we rank them. We rank people out. It's gonna suck.
So that
It's gonna
bot
take
is
some
not
time.
accurate.
No, it's not.
Which bot? The one that Lesius, the bot father?
Yeah.
The thing that's the issue with his algorithm is that it uses stats pulled from Quake stats or from even from the API from the Quake game. The thing about those stats is, like for example, Brian scores higher than Saigen. Brian scores out of completely off the charts, and that's because he had
It's
a
like
ton of games
power.
with
Yeah, that's what I
bots,
thought. Power.
Yeah.
and it
How you doing,
skewed his
Power? How'd you
stats.
find out about us?
So that's the issue with the Quake stats is
You
that
know
there's
what,
a bunch
guys?
of games
Real
that get
quick.
thrown into the mix that throw off your
There's a
stats.
bracket for the
There's some
Sacrifice
people that
League
don't play Sacrifice Tourney, and they even if they were to play a couple
playlist.
games, like they would actually do
Currently,
really good,
we're
and the
just
stats
starting the
wouldn't account
second.
for it,
How
or
do
at
I say
least not
this?
if you're using the stats specific for the
The
game
second
modes.
part of the league.
So the stats in Quake
Oh,
have
I
their
see. I
limits.
see.
Like I've reviewed them for so many different people. Like let's say Clive or Club. You look at his stats; they're not even that good. Like, but the problem is that you have to take into account who he's playing because he's
Yeah.
playing really good people. So his stats don't look that good compared to some other people. But he's an animal. He's a savage. So it's like it's hard to rely on only the stats. So that's why I'm saying that there is a subjective ranking to it. And what I'm saying is that's okay. It's okay as long as we
I
have a
just realized there's a
consensus.
different. There's a
Okay, well
playoffs
then
one.
form up a committee, and then rank the players.
I
I'm
would say
gonna fix
everybody
this
who's an
right now.
admin of Discord is a fair game. Right now, everyone who's an admin right now for the server is fair game. I think everybody here has seen most of these people, and especially now with the Stack League, we have an idea how good these people are. Now, there's going to be some new people who might join, and also if we have this limited time format where we say, oh, it's only one day, one time, there's going to be less people playing, and that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. I don't care if 20 people sign up, but if those 20 people are going to show up every single game, great. But then it's like, likely we'll have less randoms or less people we don't know, and that'll be easier to rank people out.
Well, you have the distinct possibility that there are going to be less players that play in season 2.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it because there won't be. It'll be a the way it will be.
Curiosity.
The way it will be promoted, it'll be like, yeah, you have to be available. Let's throw in some things out there. Let's say it's Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. If you can't play at Sunday 2 p.m. Eastern, do not sign up. In fact, you're gonna ruin the experience for everybody else. Don't fuck this up. Don't even sign up. Don't bother. That might mean you might not play Mars because maybe you're tied up Sundays at 2 p.m. or maybe AK is, or maybe I am, whoever, right?
I think having Rob K, or Rob, whatever his name is, Chef-tastic, should probably coordinate the European effort. Because Sundays, I don't know how Sundays are in Europe.
Well, I was talking about that to Hickory, and I was like, I don't know if there's enough people right now in Europe to have its own thing. I don't think so. At least from what I can tell, my impression is that SAC right now is more popular in the NA community, and our community is fairly small.
If we were trying to build Sacrifice in other regions, we would be essentially building them in those regions from from the ground up.
Yeah, I think so. And who knows? I don't know what participation would look like. But I think with this league, we have more European participation than we've ever had. There was never this many Europeans playing, I think, in the NA Arena FPS this server. Like, you have games popping off at 9 in the morning now. On a Sunday.
I've seen that.
So,
Okay, I think
so
I fixed it.
that's great to see, right? It's great it would be cool if you had like SAT games popping off at all times, but realistically, the only way to get that would be to have there's
Hold on, because that's the
like let's say the
wrong
Aussies,
bracket.
like Quachi or
Yes, there you
Kachi,
go, guys. That's the
like
playoffs.
they pretty much dominate the whole gaming
Australia
aspect
scene.
Australia's scene, and so they would probably need to coordinate some of that, and they probably could do it using the server. But even then, like I don't think it makes sense to cross mingle them with NA and European games because NA European games are tough enough, but when you have Aussies, for them the best server is like NA West, and NA West is the worst server for anybody who's European. So already those games are going to be super high paying for the Aussies and the Europeans. So I think I see what you're saying. I think there's merit to it, but that has to be kind of like Hickory was saying. That has to be built out, and that has to be something that I don't know if there's enough participation within the Europeans to have their own thing. Maybe I don't know.
Well, I'm not saying their own SAC league. I'm just saying their date and times that they play should be specific for their region. That's what I'm saying.
But well, I don't know if that could equalize in terms of well, you have the European teams that can.
Well,
Because
I guess what I'm trying to point out is okay. So say you have 2 or 3 European SAC teams, and they're playing against each other. They should have their own time to play. If when they cross the pond and are playing across America, you know, a team over here in the NA region, then obviously there's some coordination has to be done.
that see, and that's where it gets muddy because
Yeah.
you could already have the NA team saying, "Oh, well, we prefer evenings. We would rather play at 7 p.m. Eastern or whatever. That's the great time for us on a Sunday. Phenomenal time for us." And then once the Europeans come into play, they're like, "Oh no, 7 p.m. is like 3 in the morning for us, dog. We can't make that work." So and there's already plenty of people that are like completely throwing a big fuss and not able to play earlier because of blah blah blah. So that's why it's like if you're gonna have the Europeans be involved, the only way to make it work if it's an earlier time, like 1 p.m. Eastern is like pretty late for them already. For a lot of them, it's 8 9 p.m.
Well, you know,
You
yeah,
could have it be
it's
any. You could have it be if it was any only, it'd be a lot easier. I'll tell you what.
it would be. You know, you have to strike a balance between. Okay, so there's like what 5-6 hour difference between us and Europe. Most of the playing side of Europe.
East is 6 hours behind CET, which is like the middle of Europe.
But they're 6 hours ahead of us.
Yes, we're 6 hours behind them. East is.
So a 5 o'clock game, a 5 in the afternoon game for them is a 1 o'clock game or a 11 or 12 o'clock game for us. That seems doable. That seems like a doable time frame. You know, not too
Then it
early
may
for
so.
us and not too late for them.
All I'm saying is it may as well be that time for the whole season. That way you don't need to adjust like once all the teams qualify and you're talking about like
I
something
see
like the
what you're saying.
playoffs.
Yeah, that might be a
Um,
good. SAC starts at 11 Eastern time, or NA time, NA Eastern. Yeah. We already have a nice, we got an analog already, QPL.
and that's the thing. It's like I don't know. Most of the QPL players might be European. Definitely most. Besides Rafa, most of the good ones are European.
Right, but the thing is they set a
So
time and you make yourself available.
No, but right now they are catering to the European time.
Right,
I think
because most of the players are European.
and maybe most of the audience might be European, or it might be a bigger European audience because they're playing earlier, playing much earlier than they used to.
Yeah, might be. But I think you're onto something. You make the time, say 12 p.m. NA Eastern time. It's when SAC League 2 Sec League Season 2 starts. That puts that's still 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern or European time. Still very doable. Or if it's going to be on a Sunday, and I don't think most people who play SAC go to church. I mean, make it 11 or 10. I think your golden hour is between 10 and 1 o'clock. That time frame, I think, is best for us and best for the Euros. You know what I'd be saying? Because that gives you a 3-hour window, and it gives the Euros a 3-hour window, so it can either be 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. their time, or it could be 3 p.m. their time, or 4. I mean,
The Russians are a huge problem right now. Drake is like, he's like, man, 4 p.m. Eastern is 2 a.m. Monday for me. I'm like, God, fucking damn it, dude. Like for a UK player, that's not bad. A UK player can make 4 p.m. work kind of ish. It's still kind of like 11 p.m., but they can squeeze it in. But 2 a.m. is like, fuck.
how many Russian players do we have? I know of 2.
I know of 2. I only know of 2. So that's why it's like, fuck. You don't want to say, all right, no Russians. We're going
Yeah.
QPO on you, bitches. We're extending the ban.
I don't think we can accommodate, or I don't think you know, it's your league. You run it the way you want to.
Well,
But
I'm trying to make it reasonable. I'm trying to make it feasible, so it's not even discriminated. You know what? Time zone discrimination might be the best way to move forward.
I think you may not just. I think you might not be able to accommodate them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you put a set time, if you say 1 p.m. Eastern, it automatically discriminates against people who that's like 2 a.m. for them or whatever.
So it's true.
Dude.
Maybe we can have a makeup day or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you can have makeup days.
But even then, it's still gonna fuck up coordinating because I don't know. I see Drake playing at weird times sometimes too, so it's like fuck. Sometimes he's playing with us at 10 p.m.
Yeah, I see him always at our time.
So it's like you never know with some or even Clive or whatever. So it's like I don't know. But that's why if you put a set time and say don't if it doesn't work for you, don't register.
Yeah. Time discrimination is real. And you have to be discriminate. Wow, is this going to be like the first day we haven't had SAC in months?
Seems that way. People got social.
What do you mean social?
They're going out and being social instead of being here.
Yeah. What is it, Wednesday? Yeah. It's getting warm. People got things to do.
It's Wednesday. Tomorrow or Friday, it'll probably be popping.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think as far as the ELO system goes, I think the ELO system, if you want to do it, if you want to be expedient about it, then you do it by committee. If you want to be mathematically, if you want to be rigorous and robust, then you take your time and you put them all on a spreadsheet.
No, this is what I think. So I don't know if you saw it. Remember when Wildman did his one of his draft tourneys? I think it was for the QuakeCon, where he put what he thought were people's ranks, whether they were gold or diamond or whatever. And we essentially set that up. You say, all right, you're gold in stock, or you're diamond, or you're elite, or whatever. And it's subjective. You take stats into account, but ultimately we say, okay, we think you're here, and then we can change it, we can modify it, but ultimately it would be something that we can have like a living database or something, or a sheet.
You know what? Maybe this would be your algorithm then. This reminds me. So in the military, or at least in the Navy, when you go up for evaluation, you have a numeric score. So like, best score is a 5.0. Most people score between 3.6 and 4.5. But to arrive at that score, 40% of that score is based on you're taking your advancement test. Another, so that's 40%. 50% is based on your subjective, how your superiors rate you for your evaluation. And then the remaining 10% is like variables like time and service, how many awards you have, whatever. So you take all these components, you give it a value, and you divide it by the total, which would be 100. You divide, well, it totals out to 100, but you divide it by the total and you get your mean. So 5 categories or 4 categories, each up to a possible 5, divided by 5, and you'll get your ratio, you'll get your score. And it'll come out, it won't be greater than 5, it's impossible. So you're either 5 across the board, or you're 4.6 or 4.0 or 3.8 or whatever. So you have your subjective, your quantifiable, and then whatever third category you want to use, or fourth, or just use 2. And then that's how you grade out. Does that make sense?
All right, guys, I'm going to switch over to Resident Evil
Okay,
4. We'll
sure.
still
All
be
I'm
here and
saying
talk to
is,
them.
all I'm saying
I'm
is,
sorry, I
We ain't
kind of
getting
geek out
these
on this
pubs,
stuff.
you know?
I'm taking notes.
all right, Ray, you need to add up, you dumb bitch. All right,
Yeah.
so all I'm saying is start out with a subjective rating. Everybody gets a subjective rating, and then if you want to curate it and add
Oh
your
no, don't tell me
whatever
they're actually going to
equations
do
you're
it.
using to mathematically quantify it, then you can adjust from there.
You know what?
Now it's
I'm
6 of
trying
8. Are
not to
y'all
fucking
kidding
geek
me?
it up. I just can't help
No,
it.
no, no, I'm not saying don't geek it up. All I'm saying is that takes a lot more effort, and if
I
you,
know it does.
I'm not necessarily
Are you
willing to
talking?
put that kind of effort.
Are you talking about like the lead level
Oh my, I guess we are back in Quake.
Yeah,
Yes.
ELO for the league.
and trying to like create like from a statistician's standpoint, like how to calculate?
I'm a stats nerd. I can't help it.
No, I'm okay
It's a
with
good
it.
thing.
I'm not against. All I'm saying is it's a lot of work. So
It
I'm
is.
saying start off with a subjective rating. We can say, okay, well,
We're back to
maybe
Quake.
everybody right now in the chat's a gold, right?
So,
That's
are
easy.
you trying to figure out stats without having a Glico automatically do it for you?
What are you talking
Well,
about?
Not we're not talking
Yes.
about we're not talking about elo
Yes.
or anything.
We're
So
talking about SAC Elo, yes.
so you're talking about like hand calculating elo.
Yes.
Okay.
So there's 2 ways we can do this. We can be subjective, do it by committee, and then we'll rank based off agreement. Or we can take our time and do the numbers.
Hmm.
I agree. I agree. By the way, I agree with you. Gosh, let's just do it by committee.
start that way, and then if you want to run numbers and crunch them and go into Quake stats and be like, oh well, look at this and look how he did this match, and oh look at his KD ratio and look at his rail accuracy, and sure, geek out. All I'm saying is that's a lot of work, and if you want to
That's
do
gonna
it, by
be
all means.
yeah, it's gonna be like a second job. I'm good with one.
Well, can't you do like spreadsheets that automatically?
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of players. It takes time.
Yeah.
And even then, again, those numbers are skewed because, like, you look at some players, and if you look at their stats, they're better than Cygib on paper.
That's just yeah. That's not the subjective. I see what the issue is. Like numbers versus how we know the person's skill.
Exactly. I think how we play with them and how we've experienced them has a way more value than the stats from what I've seen.
Well, it's more about team cohesion than it is like individual stats.
There are some people that don't say a word, but they're monsters, and they will completely take the game in another direction.
Vote now.
Like
Right.
Armand.
Like an Armand, or That's a great point. He might not say a single word, but he's destroying people.
Or Hiroshima, you don't fucking talk much.
Yeah, it's great if you have comms, but they can only take you so far.
This do be true.
Man, picking a motherboard has never been so fucking hard.
Hey, how much money do we have for the purse, for the prize pot?
It just increased today, actually. It's about $740 right now.
But Monoxide donated $100.
Who?
Yes.
Monoxide?
Monoxide Child?
Yeah, he messaged me. He's like, "Man, I love what you're doing. Send me your Venmo."
Where's he
Well,
been?
so I messaged him and asked him to come play with us. And he sent me a message a few days ago. I haven't replied to him. He fucking loves what you're doing. It's just he doesn't. He feels kind of guilty that he's added to some of the toxicity in this SAC community, and it's too much.
Tell him to, like,
Prepare
He's-
your team.
Cadre, he's like Muff. He plays just
Round
casual.
begins in 3,
He wants
Well,
to talk shit every now and then.
1.
He said he used to be really sweaty. He had his own league or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
organization.
maybe
He is. He's got other things going on in his life. But wow, that's really great. I need to email him or message him.
Well, he joined the server. I sent him an invite, so
Yeah, that's right.
he might
The
pop
one I
in.
sent him timed out. So yeah, that's great. So what I was gonna suggest was that $100 or so be left over from the pot to start the next season. Next season's pot.
That's fair. I think that's. I can take Monoxide's donation, remove it necessarily, and be like, all right, this is for the future league.
Yeah. That way, we can always make sure that there's something in the pot.
I think that's not a bad idea. I mean, Dre.
Hey, Cadre, I have that motherboard I tagged you on. A brand new one if you want it.
Incoming quad.
I was looking at the C6. I'm also
Yeah.
looking at C660. What's better? That's fine.
Spawn. Quad damage. Expect. Party breaker. Killing spree.
Well, it is a $200 motherboard.
Die hard. Enemy has the quad.
You can't go faster clocks than the max clock on your board, but you can go slower clocks. Yeah.
I see on one of these sites it's 36 gig. Yeah, 32 gigabyte. 260 gigabyte. Fucking dim. Ripjaws V series DDR4. But it says for Intel C17. Why does it need to be for just that? Like, how is it not?
Teams are tied.
Here, I'll just
Well,
send you. I'll just send you.
Lead lost.
Tell me if this worked on
Incoming protection.
Could we all agree, for the most part, our SAC community that we have today is a lot less toxic than it was like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Protection spawned.
I wasn't here 2 years ago, so from my perspective, yeah. It's way better than from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So would that work? AK?
Yeah.
Would that work?
Would that RAM work on that motherboard? I think so.
Hey, could someone show him PC part picker? If he can learn how to do that, then, you know, it can kind of do all that for him.
I have that, but like I'm just looking at this and I'm like, I don't see why this wouldn't work on any other one. I don't know why this site says or Intel Z170.
So I don't think it would work, because you know who would know is Nubius. But I'm thinking
I'll give you something that'll fit in your motherboard, Dre.
Oh, my bad.
yeah, it won't. DDR4 doesn't go in DDR5 slots.
Yeah, all new motherboards are using DDR5. They're not backwards and forwards compatible, to my understanding.
Well, the motherboard I'm getting, I'm not. Mine's not.
5-minute warning.
Why? You should. Yeah, you should get DDR5 motherboard. Because RAM plays a huge part, like the speed of your RAM.
If you can, you should always get like newer gen stuff. It'll always mean that like you'll be better for like software updates and whatnot. Like companies, they prioritize that newer stuff.
Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad.
Well, it should still work in 13 gen. As long as it
Yeah.
accepts 12. Because it's the same socket.
Yeah, the CPU.
The 13th gen is still 17. LGA 1700, right?
That's a good question.
You're still looking at motherboards?
Yeah.
I think we have a tech support channel here. If you want to just throw that up in here, Cadre. Maybe some other people could help that aren't in BC right here.
Nah, we don't have a tech support channel.
Maybe we should.
You can outsource it to Fiverr.
Well, I'm not saying like an actual tech support, just, you know, where people can ask some hardware questions.
No, I think AK is right. We got plenty of nerds there.
Exactly.
We can get you to the right one.
Why would I pay for a consultant when I could just ask here?
Yeah, so anyway, Cadre, I have a brand new one of those. You can make me an offer and I'll send it to you. That motherboard.
Oh, you have motherboard.
Yeah, I automated a couple months ago because I got a different one. This one was it was like in a weird BIOS thing, so I sent it back to Asus, and I just got the a brand new board. Nothing now. The previous one was in a BIOS loop, so they just sent another one to me.
Oh, so you had already. You already bought, like.
Yeah, I
Another
already
one,
used the replacement, so it's like I'm not gonna go in and rebuild it.
Your team has the protection. Roadkill. Stopwatch.
This is tragic, dude. Like, we gotta get a game going.
How far away are we?
Where's Sky's at?
Oh, yeah, where's Sky?
6
Clippers
out
aren't
of 8.
playing, bro.
We'll be 7 as soon as Joe contacts.
JB's in.
Oh, he's in.
Yeah, we're still at 6 and 8. Tully's in game.
We've been so close all night. Hey guys, how's it going? We're trying to get
trying to
these
get this dude
sacrifice
Belfog
pickups.
to play with us, but he doesn't seem interested. His name's Belfog. He plays the pubs. He's like, I don't know how good he is, but he seems to do okay.
Always in game.
My sneaker's working right now.
See, I can sit you oh, I know just how to fix this.
Well, it's
Tully says he'll head up after he loses his duel.
After
Oh,
he
shit.
loses his duel.
Festive Turtle is playing. I haven't seen her in like a year.
Fully working at Jiffy Lube.
Hey, Davis is online on Discord. Get him to come in. See if we can piss him off. Ask Sib when he wants to play SAC with us. He's like, oh, I'm working on some things with my stream, but I'll come in. Later on.
Team wins.
Mhm.
What about that one chick that streams that always has the title getting piped or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Railed.
She could take
E-girl gets railed.
Yeah.
She's got so
E-girl
many
getting
simps in her
punked
stream.
all
Getting
night.
Well,
Dude, I would hate. Thank God I don't have any kids. If I had a daughter and I think the transition for like e-girl is like Twitch streamer to Quake boomers to just chatting. To after that you make like another alt IG, and then like one of those link trees. Then you're just on OnlyFans. It's like the it's like the
Golly.
peak of like
I don't
e-girls.
blame those. I don't blame those girls, dude. If you have that many fucking losers in
Oh,
your
yeah,
like
dude.
following you, yeah, make money on
Let's
it.
show some ass.
Everyone's
cheeks.
got a hustle.
it's just like with waitresses. You're a waitress, then you go to Hooters, then you become a stripper, then you go to all nude, then you're in porn. Same route,
Just
same type of
chatting
person.
to IG to foot pics to just
Tin and panties.
what's that one website, Blacked or whatever? That's like the
That's an interracial website, J-Buck.
that's the ultimate. That's like
What is blacked?
It's a cuckolding website, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking.
Is
getting
it
a fucking.
I thought it was just like
I've heard.
big dick dudes piping hose. I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's black dudes banging white chicks.
okay.
That's what it is. Yeah.
2
I
away.
gotta do some internet research now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to investigate this theory. The
Um,
math doesn't add up. So
Alright, we're 7 of 8. Do we have an 8th?
Festive said she's down.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh,
the person who
shit.
just added up.
Down to fuck?
No.
Black
Quake.
Don't do that to her.
No.
Don't fuck with her.
No, no. She's
We don't
big-
want to scare her off.
She's a big name.
Bro,
Dude,
you really shouldn't say that stuff to any of the women that play.
Yeah, I don't know if you were drunk the other night, Kadre. You came in and you said you asked Setchix if she could be prolapsed by you.
No,
What?
I said is prolapse common in Argentina?
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
that's-
that was a dude with a really high pitched voice. So I was saying a bunch of crazy shit too.
no, she's a
I
sweetheart.
was like, let's prolapse these fuck boys.
And
she's
she,
like,
and she was like, what does that have to do with Argentina? I only brought that up.
Well, yeah.
Mars said he wanted to ask her once. He's like,
I
think she was liking it though. I said Maxter was a douchebag. I was like joking around and she was like laughing and shit.
she probably likes the attention, and she probably didn't really realize what you're saying.
Probably not.
She probably didn't know what prolapse means.
Like, don't know what they're saying. I'll just laugh.
I mean, she knows it was
Yeah.
negative, and that's why she was probably saying, why don't you come to Argentina? And that's like, yeah, Kadre, just some Argentinian dude prolapse you.
Rectal reform.
Get some of that
For
El
my
Norte
useless
ass.
floppy dick.
But seriously, if Deliza comes in with her simp crew, don't.
Her name is Deliza.
I think so. I think that's her name.
No, I've never
That's
said,
like
I've never said anything to her. No.
it's like a ghetto black chick name mixed with
I
like a
just say-
grandma.
I just
It's
say it to, like,
Desi Lee.
I
Oh,
say it
Desi.
to,
Yeah, Desi Lee.
say it mostly to like Sanguine because she knows she can tolerate my shit.
That sounds like an OnlyFans name, Desi Lee.
So
Well, it's like Squeezy Toy. You know, she was really turned off by it.
by
Squeeze
what?
Toy's a legend, dude.
Turned off by what?
You know, some of your antics.
Well, dude, I say it because she's annoying. I don't give a fuck if she really does or not.
The heck was that?
I find her like irritating, like just fucking irritating. I don't care how like big her tits
She
are.
is. Her voice is irritating.
It
Her
She's a
voice
good
is
player.
irritating, but the stuff she says is pretty funny sometimes too.
Yeah, she's funny.
She'll rip on some boomer. She'll be like, "Shut up, boomer," and she'll just like go off on some dude.
Yep, exactly. You're right.
One
Super.
guy was asking her like, what's the good dick
I know,
size or
right?
whatever, and she's like, you know what? It's okay if you got a little dick as long as you eat that ass.
How much would you sell that board for?
All right, I'm gonna go.
Make me an
real
offer.
He was on one of those.
What's the base price of it?
It's in the description. It says $199.
Oh, I didn't even see that price there. I was looking for it. I was like, why is this so?
What, do you have it on eBay or something, AK?
No, I just got it back, but I was sending him a link when he asked what motherboard he should get. That's the one I used.
It is kind of annoying when she gets on those rants about girls and esports. One time she was like talking about how girls only make it because they have tits or something. I was like, I don't know, dude. All of the QPL dudes have tits. Then she got super pissed off. She like kind of laughed, but kind of got pissed off that I kind of like undermined it.
Yeah,
Who said
I'm not
that?
gonna name names, but most of the like profile pictures of the QPL dudes, they have titties.
So how would I pay you?
Oh shit, Hickory's streaming. I forgot. Hopefully that
PayPal?
thought just disappeared.
PayPal?
God damn it. Hickory, are you streaming this?
Yeah.
Is all our chat?
Don't put that
in?
one
Man.
on YouTube.
Yeah, don't put that one on YouTube.
I don't care what you put on there.
I pull up Hickory's stream. He's just AFK. Yo.
So how would I pay you if I?
Do we just report Hickory and get him banned so the VOD disappears?
One way to do it.
I need to keep track of all my purchases. So
What is that? Is that a pillow behind him? That's like the ultimate boomer package. Like, no offense, but I need one of those.
I'm buying from Amazon.
A Quake
and
pillow for your
fucking
back.
B&H photo.
What happened
Ready
to Tully? I thought he was going to add.
Yeah,
Win
if
this
we,
weekend, Cashed, or
Apparently, he hasn't lost a duel yet.
Wait, what'd you say?
I gotta
Playing
log
this
in
weekend.
about 5 minutes if we don't get this going.
Yeah, he loaded another one, that fuck.
That mother.
DM him. Let him know we're ready.
I did.
I'm gonna reformat his rectum.
Yeah.
J-Back,
You
can you
kindly-
get in a? Can you duel up, beat Bully real quick so that we can get this thing started?
Q against Tully.
Yeah.
I'll prolapse his rectum into an oblivion.
Into Argentina.
Yeah. I'll pink sock him back to Quake 1.
Pink sock.
MLG pink sock.
Impressive.
So did QC have more of a female following in the past, or do they have more of it now?
More now, I think. Well, I don't know, because a lot of the girls, like, Squeeze doesn't really play anymore, but there's usually like 3 girls that play at a time.
Yeah, for real.
One in each region. Next girl power, 1 token American person, and then a random South American without a
Whatever
profile
happened
picture.
to that? Whatever happened to that girl named Maggie? Remember her?
She's still around.
She never plays with us. She used to play SAC, right?
Isn't there someone named Maggie that streams Quake?
Mm-hmm.
There's the Russian chick that's pretty good, Lady D or whatever. I don't know if she's dating Cypher or something, but
That girl's good.
Well, there's what is it? Nick's Girl Power. She streams a lot, isn't she Russian?
No, I think she's Polish.
Oh, she's Polish. Okay.
I've never seen her face. I think It's like,
She streams a lot. She's really good for the community.
And there's that Ash. She's kind of cute.
that's a dude.
Yeah.
That Ash is a dude.
Oh no, no,
What?
I'm talking about the other one, the acrylic ash or whatever.
Acrylic, yeah.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
dude.
that ash is a chick. Yeah.
Someone in chat said Quake Angel. Yeah, I forgot about Quake Angel.
Oh yeah, Quake Angel. Dude, Festive's a beast also.
What about what about Champa Dash? Didn't she used to play? Or I don't know what the fuck
She used
happened
to
to her.
play, yeah. She played Diabolical also.
She was pretty good.
She was pretty good too. And Blazen's girlfriend played too. Her name was Lady, like Lady. I think she just played pubs though, but she was good.
Yeah,
I
she
remember that.
was.
I remember that name.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
I
run
she,
know
into
what
her
you're
all the
talking
time.
about.
she's pretty good.
Was
I'm trying to think of other ones.
In duel though, Festive is probably the best female in the world. At
Festive's
Quake.
fucking good sometimes. She beat Waz like super bad during one of those challenger ones.
Oh yeah, I
You remember
watched
that?
that.
That was like
Yeah,
20 to 2 or something. It was nuts.
dude, she fucked him up, and he was
Yeah.
QPO.
She fucking destroyed him like it wasn't even close.
wasn't Festive and Psykip together?
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
I don't think so
so.
anymore.
Yeah, they were.
Anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, they were though.
We're 7 of 8. I mean, we're
I
right
don't see anybody
there.
on. Not really anybody to ping.
Dude, Festive's aim is really good actually, like LG and stuff. Trying to find this one clip. I played Diabolical with her and she like destroyed Rafa in this 1v1, like on Wipeout. Just freaking pooped on him, and like this whole team was making fun of him.
I can picture the reaction.
Cause it's like when you have the last life or whatever, you get the health leech or whatever it's called, the vamp. So it was like an LG to LG fight.
Life
Rafa
steal?
had full health. Yeah. And Festive had like half health, and she just destroyed Rafa.
Well, it's not Quake, so it doesn't count, right?
Yeah,
Right.
true.
Oh, cached. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, we're just like right there.
Any thoughts on a not safe for work channel? Are we gonna be one of those kind of discords?
Sinclair just starts posting in it.
What would be in the not safe for work channel?
All this shit that that I run
I
across
talk
on
about.
4chan.
I talk about.
Yeah, it'll just be Cadre's channel.
The only one allowed. You're only
Hey,
able to
Yeah.
watch.
my Discord did have a Cadres channel. It was called Cadres Room. Remember?
I do.
Is that his little timeout space?
Yeah.
I like that everything's on Amazon now. I don't have to use Newegg.
I'd probably vote no against the not safe for work, just because.
It keeps people away. Like.
Well, yeah, I would get distracted. I would start looking at tits.
Or dicks.
If you're in there, yeah.
Yeah, no need to smoke screen that, bro. Oh, I think this is the other clip. Let me see.
G skill. Why does this have battery? Oh, that's 2 rating.
Yeah, her LG is pretty nasty.
So did they aim train, or how do you get good at aim? Like, what is the trick to have a good mouse, keyboard?
Dude, I have no idea. My aim's not that good. Festive, her LG got crazy when she got a new monitor though. She went up to the 240. She went
Yeah,
from
that's what I
140
have. I have
to
2K 240.
Yeah, when she switched to that, well, she already had good aim, but
From what I'm hearing, the pros use 1080p 360 hertz. Has anyone else heard this?
I mean, they got the money to buy that shit. Like, can you really notice the difference?
Rafa has
Yes.
that new monitor, the 500 hertz or whatever it is.
500 hertz?
Yes,
Jesus,
you will,
why?
because you'll notice the difference.
You as you age, you can't see frequencies as fast.
Well,
But the monitor's updating. It's not. You're
Yeah, your eyes aren't
eliminating.
updating.
Yeah. So whatever the limitation is, you're just making it you instead of everything around you. If that makes sense.
It's like 144 for a boomer if you get a 500. It like
Sure.
negates
That's yeah.
Basically, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure they've talked about this. If you increase the resolution, you'll always notice the resolution change no matter what. Your eye will always know. There's not like a limitation to quality that you can't perceive anymore.
Does Rafa still play like?
I'm talking frame rate. Like your ability to detect frame rate.
Yes. I still think you'd probably notice it at higher frame rates.
Well, so
Notice what?
Your eye
you,
literally
your eye,
cannot see past 60.
Right,
That's-
but that's real life. Your eyes aren't processing the game at 60. Your computer is. You're seeing it as it's being developed and occurring in a computer. The computer is seeing it at 300 or whatever.
The mouse
But
input
your
feels smoother.
world away from the computer, you're seeing it at 60.
According to
Because-
Healthline, the human eye can see between 30 and 60 frames per second, but some experts think it can go up to 240.
Well, there you go. There you
So
go.
what's the point of you going beyond 240? I don't get it. Like,
Flex.
basically, that's the point I'm trying to make. Like,
Well, no, but I mean, I see what you're saying, but you're removing the limitations. Like the technology is no longer the limitation.
I mean, it doesn't hurt having it, I guess.
I guess if you have the money.
If like my LG and my railing improved
Still 7 of 8. I
got
can't
better
believe this. We're
monitor.
so close.
but I got a better monitor.
Yeah,
I got a
same
I
with
got a
me.
300 hertz. And if that's not the case, you might live in a 60 hertz world, but you're not playing in a 60 hertz world. You're
Oh,
playing
yeah.
in a 300 hertz world. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I got
Cadre, if
But
you
it's
saw,
it's only your eye that perceives it, though. It's not like the computer works better.
Well, your eye perceives 60 hertz, but your mind's perceiving everything else.
if you were to look at a monitor that's at 1080p 60, 1080p 144, and 1080p 240, you would see the difference in all of those monitors, no matter what what you're saying your limitation is on your eye.
I mean, I suppose if you're like spinning the mouse around full speed, then
No,
you're
you would
really
if it's playing a game, you would see that you would definitely
You
see the
could tell.
difference. Yeah.
when I first got my PC, I was like new to PC, and I had a 144, and I forgot to put it on 144, so I was on 60 for like
you're
the
like,
first.
Your
year.
like monitor is like, this sucks.
I thought it was like normal like that. My buddy's like, "Did you make sure to switch it to 144?" I was like, "Yeah." And then I checked later. I was like, "Oh, I actually didn't."
You had it for a year.
Yeah, that helped the LG so much when I switched.
That's funny.
Dude, I was watching Zebra, and he gets like less than 100 frames a second, but he's a beast.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't see how he plays with such low FPS.
He said he plays on a 60 hertz monitor.
Yeah, that's wild to me. Because technically, his game FPS shouldn't
You
go
guys
above
love.
60, right?
Whoops.
So without
Technically.
Oh
welcome
shit,
to
it popped.
It's a waste
Oh.
if it does.
So I
Is
don't
it
think
better
it's
to
that one.
have one stick of 32 RAM or 2 sticks of 16?
One.
Two of-
One.
Really? I thought it was
Yeah,
two.
but it's hard to notice, but one is usually better.
Okay.
One what?
But if that goes bad,
Oh yeah.
you're fucked.
Stick of RAM.
Well, if it goes bad in one, it's fucked because it'll boost.
Well,
it.
Yeah,
from a
but you can take the
performance-
one out and still play on just one. Like
From a,
you'll be
But it'll,
fine
sti-
in
it'll
Quake.
still blue screen.
The RAM makes a big difference for QC also. If you get some with good timings or whatever. I don't think the graphics card matters quite as much though. It's
what
like
was
CPU and RAM.
what was Rafa's name in Diabolical? Was it still Rafa?
It was the Liquid Rafa.
Okay.
Liquid caca.
Oh, what did I pick? Oh, this is the emote. I meant to just do a wave emote, but I got that.
Your emo?
No, my emote.
He's pretty good at that shit too.
Thanks for popping us, dude.
Yeah, no
We
problem.
gotta leave.
Give me a second to kill my.
Yeah.
I wonder how much Liquid pays Rafa.
Do they pay him like for sponsoring, or like how they pay him per what game?
I'm pretty sure he gets hardware plus salary.
I
Don't
bet he's
quote
on
me though.
salary, yeah.
I think he's salaried.
He's probably the only Quake person on salary, I bet.
He may be, yeah, but he also gets sponsorships for sure. Liquid's a pretty big name outside of Quake.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll find somebody quick that'll play.
Really worth it if you're not Rafa. I feel like it can work.
No, I don't think it would be worth it. But then again, if you're in QPL, like you are automatically gonna have a lot of viewers. So really, just stream every day.
Seeing Turtle play Diabolical actually kind of makes me miss playing it.
The mouse input feels pretty good in that game.
That game's just good. I don't know why no one plays it.
So, AK, I'd pay you through PayPal if I get that MOBO.
Yeah.
Alright. So.
Alright, let's get it going, guys. I have to hop off soon.
Alright, I'm loading.
Who's gonna be party lead? Do you want me to do it? I'll offer it, but I'll also.
So, you counter me if you must. But how about
I'm sending invites.
Buck 50.
Sure.
So, cool.
Dude, you should have just offered it for like $50 and see if it would take it.
So what if? So they sent you a brand new board, or they fixed the issue?
It's a brand new board.
Oh, I'm like, I hope.
And
they
I took
refurbished.
the little ASUS survey, so you get another additional month of warranty. They called me and they're like, "How would you rate our support?" I'm like, one star, 1 star.
And they're like,
Here's some free stuff.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Dude, if you guys can't answer questions, like you guys keep ping-ponging people around, what's the point in having a support? Like, if you're just going to be forwarding issues, just let AI handle that shit," I said.
And let me guess, it was Chinese. Oh, we don't. We don't do that.
I think Indian, but
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry, I had the wrong.
I have an Asus Tufts gaming monitor. This thing flickers. I'll never own
J-Back,
another
what's
one.
your in-game name?
Just J-Back.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of Acer monitors.
I have all fatality stuff. I'm just kidding.
I like my.
I was gonna say,
Fatality cock ring.
does he even still make stuff?
I think so.
It's probably super outdated.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Has Shroud ever played QC?
Played Diabolical.
He did.
I have a clip of him saying that I'm good.
Wonder why I never got into QC. I guess maybe the same reason Dr. Death didn't stick with it. Got owned.
Uh,
Well, the
Why
way
didn't you
game
stick
performed
Probably
pretty poorly
because his
compared to
yeah, his fans probably
Diabolical.
didn't care. Even though he's an aim guy, like aim is like not to say that's the most important thing in this game, but it's like a big part of it. And he's like one of those aim gods, right?
Shroud.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Shroud?
I think he was a Counter-Strike, bro.
So how many of you guys are gonna play Counter-Strike 2?
If
I
I
bet
got
a-
beta, I'd play it. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
But
just
a lot
saying,
of people are gonna play it for like a few months and then it's just gonna die down to like.
Nah, dude, I don't think you understand. They're breaking concurrent player numbers, and the beta wasn't even out yet. Like Counter Strike, this is about to be its decade.
Jeez. Okay.
Hasn't it already been its decade?
Exactly,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna get even more popular.
I mean, I haven't played CS:GO at all. I didn't play it at all, but I'm interested in playing.
Okay, teams, real
Counter-Strike
quick, guys. We got to start.
2. All right, let's do this.
I call Athena.
Cashy, you're gonna
I
have
could play
to
something else.
diversify.
I'll diversify for turtle.
Diversify your bonds.
Where you live, AK?
Cali,
Where?
California.
All right, server.
How long would it take to set?
All right, focus, guys. Server.
Central.
All right,
I'll
I'm
hit you
gonna
up
hit it
after.
then.
Focus.
Oh, not there.
Wait, AK, are you north or south?
So
There's my Shroud clip.
Damn.
Shit,
Shroud.
not ready.
Apparently, I used to live really close to Sygib, and then he moved.
Are you
Oh, that
sad?
was cool.
Me.
I mean, I wish
Cool.
we would have like. It was kind of like right when I met him, so but she didn't leave right away. Would have been like, well, I got to hang out with that pro Quake player. That would have been cool.
Hello?
well, you can still hang out with Festive. I think she's still in that area.
She's like, what?
All right, I just gobbled an edible. Let's try to win this before it kicks in.
Like these guys gobble on some ball sack.
An edible. Are you saying you suck at the game when you eat edible?
Yeah, dude, it's so bad.
I imagine your whole body's like, I want to go to bed.
By the time it kicks in, I'll be ready for bed, so I'll time it. It's like that scene in Wolf of Wall Street when he's talking about all the shit he's on, all the drugs he takes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
I've
say
never
when he
seen
takes
it.
when he takes the
Gordon Belfort.
Quaaludes and he takes the Quaaludes and he like makes it seem like he like drove that fucking Lamborghini just fine and he crashed
Yeah.
into everything.
Prepare your team.
I guess all that's like a true story, also.
Yeah.
Based on true story.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Fight. Incoming soul.
Met rail.
Wow, that flame was all slow motion.
Rail death knight
Been
by
charged
LG.
for it.
Soul spawn.
I got it.
You have the soul.
Sin.
Nice job.
They're on.
Defend B.
What the hell? I shot right through Doom.
B. Soul lost.
Going backwards.
Backstairs. He went back around.
He's going nail.
Real DJ.
Yeah, he's in now.
Ladies.
Capture A.
One's in mega.
Throwing it to you.
You got.
Capture.
Sin.
Defend B. Defend
One
B.
point. Shotgun. Hit me some.
Charging. I got it. I'm
Whoa.
dead. It's right there at LG.
Went flying.
Like quad.
Ah, shit. I died. Just go quad.
He's capping. Mega cap.
Capture
Just try and get quad. I got it. Let's go.
quad damage. Soul taken.
I'm LG stairs. I got railed.
Got festive.
Alright, I'm acting like okay, heavy stuff.
Can I get that?
Grabbing. Oh shit.
Side door. Yes.
I'm dead. Quad's right there.
Quad.
By rail.
Okay.
One's at
One,
nail gun.
one rail, one
You
bridge.
took it direct.
One on.
Not on. My gun won't stop shooting. What the fuck? Nice start. Sorry, I should have let you have that.
It's all good. One off.
It's back on. Nice job.
One is railed by rocket. It's that night.
You have the soul.
Death Knight weak bridge.
Bridge.
Grabbing mega fast. Mega's 34.
2 on maybe?
Soul lost. Soul lost.
Where?
Shotty.
Oh, it went up to rocket.
Incoming protection. Capture A.
Here at Proc. They're here at Proc.
Coming to prod.
Got him. I'm dead.
Protection
BJ on weak.
Oh,
Your team has the
shit.
protection.
Well, I gotta get help.
Stopwatch.
Two above their point.
3 top. They're all top, I think.
Ow.
Nothing left on the prop.
Got mega.
Soul taken.
ADR is 5.
Soul taken.
Alright, we're mid.
Yep, I'm coming mid. I'm just looping around.
We're banana,
Couple
you
on
got
point.
one above you.
Yeah, a couple there. Oh shit, he dropped down. Still banana. Got it.
Come on.
Death Knight weak on me. It's rocket.
Right there at mid.
Lost.
Yeah, LG. Cap.
Capture A.
Ugh. Oh, go ladies.
Got 2.
Incoming quad.
Quad's already.
BJ weak.
Dead.
Get it and go quad. I think there's one up top.
You have the soul.
Got one.
Quad spawn.
Quad
Enemy has
trigger.
the quad.
For that. Did mega. Did 82.
BJ railed.
It's in.
Kill quad.
Defend B. Your
Oh
team
shit,
has
there's
the
no
quad.
health. I might die.
Defend B.
It's down on stairs.
I see it, I see it. Nice.
Soul lost.
I got 1 shot.
Yep.
Your team has
Thank you.
enemy has
It's down, Shotty. Blood pool. LG.
Got him. Get to base. Oh,
Got
he's down.
capture
Yeah,
A.
Rail the anarchy place.
You have the soul.
They're charging me. Right in front of me too. It's right there. It's back on.
Can't hit this nerd.
I couldn't either. What the fuck? I think you guys are blocking me.
Nice. Can you? It's by the bubble.
I got it.
Got one.
Still there at mid, going down probably.
One at Mega.
Capture A.
I can't hit Mars. I'm just shooting right through him.
He's railed at Mega.
That's spawned by LG.
I will lead the way. You have the soul.
I'm low.
Yep.
They're shooting me.
I'm trying to get back.
They're all there on me. Just going banana. How did I charge for some reason? I don't know why.
Very weak.
Gotta be weak.
He threw. LG cap.
Power up soon.
Proc guys, proc. They're on. Oh, nice job. I saw that. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna
91.
Mega. You take Mega.
No, you go.
Okay.
By Mega.
Have the soul.
I have 2 health and I'm dead.
Soul taken. Soul
It's on point.
Capture A. Soul taken.
Boom. Bing, bada boom.
Wow, that was fast. Nice.
Defend B. Defend B.
Roger.
2 on.
Defend B. Soul lost.
HMG
Shall we?
probably going Mega.
Mega, yeah.
Capture A.
HSV cut it.
Obelisk sacrifice.
Just one round.
Yeah, charity.
Round 2. Fight.
No matter how many you kill them, they just came back like alive.
Incoming soul.
Grabbing a rail.
2 up on bridge.
Okay, I'll help bridge. By nail gunner?
Soul
They already have it. Shotgun. Going up
Shit.
now.
He's weak. He's weak.
assistant.
Got
Nice.
him.
He is
Soul
weak.
taken.
One bridge, got him.
Defend B.
Get heavy.
One
Go
on.
for it.
I don't want
Also, nice cap by the way, guys. Got him. There's one more about to be on though, I think.
Railed her.
he got nowhere. Rail.
2 bridge.
Top cap. What the hell?
Soul lost.
LG.
Soul taken.
Wow, nice.
Wow, shit.
Incoming quad.
That fire strike fucked me up.
Go quad.
It's mid down. Okay, we have.
100 on
let's go to
energy
quad.
quad.
Taken.
Spamming quad.
Spawned.
Fuck, they're capping.
Enemy has the quad.
80
Soul
on quad.
lost. Capture A.
Nice, nice, nice.
No. I got rid of
Enemy
him.
down.
has the quad.
Mars got it. Pushing in. I traded PJ.
Two up there.
Shit.
Soul taken.
Through
Makes
upper.
sense.
Through upper.
Going up now for Mega. Got it.
Alright, I'll try to keep him off you.
Got the guy chasing.
It's in. 2 on.
Soul lost.
Got as much as I can do.
Yep.
Drone.
It's gonna go mega, I think.
Did LG.
Capture. Soul taken. Denied. Soul taken. Incoming protection.
LG.
Arms in too.
No, down LG,
Soul
recapping.
lost. Capture A.
Fucking railed twice.
Just go power up. 3 of them weak in their base.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection.
Props mega.
I'm gonna
Soul
throw ladies.
I was trying to spam it. Just not getting
Pretty
anything there.
weak on their point.
Need to get better at it, I suppose.
Props still mega.
Soul. Capture A.
It's back in. Should have threw it up.
Nice. Got one. Shit. I died. One rocket. Trying to attack Mega. Yeah, real.
Damage dealer.
Come on, what the fuck?
90% killed one. Killed 2. I'm trying to pull. I need help though.
Soul
BJ weak.
Go the other way.
Mega.
Soul taken.
Fuck out of my way, bitch. He's above, watch out. Here's
Keep
the
going,
front
keep
of
going. I got it. There's one here. I'm dead at bridge.
Defend B.
Couple on
He's
point.
on.
Soul lost.
Bridge.
I got it. Stack in.
DJ weak. He's almost up.
Incoming quad.
That's it, dead. DJ.
I got heavy. Go quad, please.
Yep.
Soul lost.
Going shoddy
Got it.
now. Shoddy.
Energies on squad.
Enemy has the quad.
LG.
Capture A.
97.
Wow. I
There.
Obelisk sacrificed. Enemy team wins.
Well, it was a stacked game, I think.
I don't know.
Sure.
I just couldn't hit.
Me neither.
Good game there, guys.
GG.
One more?
Nah, I gotta call it.
Gotta go to.
Wuss.
I'm queuing up.
I'm cute. I'm cute. You said you're cute. Who?
I am
cares?
cute, yeah. Wanna see dick pics?
Sure.
That's it, they make me look pretty cute.
Alright, I'm gonna send y'all to Nux.
GG's.
Nux is the only other person on.
GG element of
Well,
What if Sneaker comes on though? Like, he's a late night guy, isn't he? Like late night.
when he's not working.
Oh, is he working? He's online right now.
He's gonna add up like at 2 a.m.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I
I
do
thought
really
he was gonna
appreciate
give
it.
up
Just
that
a random
job, or
after work
not
stream.
give it up, but,
And
get it
sorry for the
off.
late sacrifice games. I mean, this is literally the
We
only
should
one,
do
but
3v3.
just
Sounds
how
like
it
a
goes
plan.
sometimes, I guess.
For who?
Have a good night, though, guys.
yeah, I'm not gonna play SAC 3v3.
Okay, so
I think birds are cool.
It's actually kind of late for me, so I'm gonna
alright.
Alright.
Like 10 o'clock.
Mm.
The fuck?